I'm not trying to. I actually don't want the smoke, Miss Shogun. Okay, never mind. I think I got a dual blade still. I'm not ready for the smoke. What is that, Miss? I'm not even about that. Whoa! Did she just domain expansion? You know something that's never occurred to me? I don't have a channel intro. I don't know if I'm gonna make one. Like, what would a channel intro of mine even go? You know what? Okay, we're gonna try and make an intro. Roll it. Clip one. What's good, you guys? WT. What's good, y'all? WGTV. Wiz Gaming TV. It sounds kind of awkward when I say it, though. Yo, cut. What's good, y'all? WGTV, and we are back with another video. Today we are playing
Genshin Impact.
Fuck no. This the type of OST that you just sit back and you just breathe. The bridge that never stops bridging. The path which is never ending. I see this as a synonym or metaphor for life. Life is an ongoing path. It's an ongoing walk. The question is, will you get tired and fall? Or will you get tired and fall and get back up? Okay. Motivational wisdom in the building, bro. Listen, we are back with another episode of Genshin Impact. Listen, y'all, it's literally been forever since I have booted up this game, bro. I don't even know what I'm looking at right now. I done missed out on so many events, but y'all, listen, we got a main story to tackle. We got a main story to get back to. I don't know, I feel like my only gripe about the Genshin system is you can't focus quests only on like older content. I guess they only allow that during like Natlan content, because I haven't seen the focus quests at all.
This is it. The International Trade Association.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to do these story quests before I can get back to the main story, because the characters are like busy.
Huh, doesn't look like he's here. Let's look around.
All right, we're looking for who? Karisu?
Look, there he is.
Was that the guard?
Looks like we found him.
What am I gonna do?
Oh, I remember this guy from the first time we got here to Inazuma.
Right?
Oh, you're Miss Ayaka from the Kamisato clan. How do you do?
Better than you, it appears.
Yo, is Ayaka supposed to be out in the general public? I thought she couldn't be seen by
It
people.
isn't the traveler.
Or was it just me?
I haven't seen you in a while. I take it you've been out of Rito?
Yep.
Thanks again for your help last time. The association is back in business, and it's all thanks to you.
No problem. I'll be expecting a check in the next couple business days.
Why were you staring into space just now?
I need like
Something bad happened?
10,000 Primo Gems, please, and thank you.
See. It's embarrassing to admit, but some of the association's goods have been stolen by vagrants.
You got
Which goods were
finesse?
stolen?
It was a batch of high-grade silk.
Oh, dang. That's like used to make clothes and stuff.
A big batch of silk from Liyue several years ago. It's been sitting in storage ever since. Recently, we heard that clothing stores in the city have more or less sold all their silk stocks.
That guy eavesdropping?
So we figured now would be a
Hey,
good time to bring
Karisu.
a batch out of
Do you know that
storage.
guy?
Thinking
Why
probably
you moving
fetch a
back
good
and
price.
forth? We see you.
But then, the vagrants swiped the whole batch, then disappeared into the woods. I'd report it to the authorities, but...
You scared?
Well, as you know, they don't think much of foreign merchants like us.
Oh, that's crazy.
The
Yeah.
Konjo Commission don't want to give us the time of day. Honestly, you can just tell that our suffering amuses them.
Yo, you know
Well,
some,
I also take issue with
it's
aspects of the
crazy.
Konjo Commission's operational methods. Please remember, Mr. Kurisu, that while you are here in Inazuma, you should be careful with your words.
Man, you should be, man.
My
Well, yeah, you
apologies.
gotta chill
I
talking
had
in
to
front
let
of
off
her,
some
but
steam.
man, bro, we gotta talk,
Anyway,
bro. These
there
people
doesn't seem to be
crazy.
much we
They,
can do ourselves
stealing.
to
The
get our
people
goods
don't
back.
like us. Like, come on, man. He has
Perhaps
more
I'm
than a
doomed to go
reason to
bankrupt
be
after
upset.
all.
I am afraid I can't intervene in an official capacity, but I can still help you get your lost goods back.
Of course, I would never... Wait, what?
She got connects.
Yes, acting in my own capacity, mind you. Even then, there is no escaping the fact that my every action and word will be seen to reflect on the Yashiro Commission and the Kamisato clan. I do so not without reservation, so I hope that you will treat this matter as confidential. That aside, as I'm sure you're aware, I'm afraid that I won't always be able to help you in such circumstances. Given your position and that of the International Trade Association, please try to exercise more caution in the future. You do not want to incur further unnecessary losses.
We will. We certainly will.
Yeah, you better get some guns or something.
Are you sure this isn't gonna cause any issues?
You can always rent out my character, my 5-star characters. You know, I got Arlecchino, Deluxe, Navia, who else I got? Tignari, you know, even though I never use him, I think he's like level 5, 15. You know, you can always use my characters. You know, just make sure, you know, money up front. This is not a cheap service. You know how much it took me to get these 5-star characters? You need to pay me a decent amount of money.
What if
You can
someone
rent them
high up in the
per
Konjo
hour,
Commission sees what you're doing and doesn't like it?
per half an
You're a
hour.
highly respected member of society. Surely putting your neck on the line for small-timers like me can't be worth the risk.
Very humorous. Let's not forget that I am the eldest daughter of the Kamisato clan. I would be very surprised indeed if anybody in the Konjo Commission felt that I was accountable to them for my actions. That sent shivers down Paimon's spine. Does everyone from a powerful clan talk like that? Mr. Kurisu, I need to know the exact time and location of the theft, and anything that stood out about the perpetrator's appearance.
If it better not be the treasure hoarders, bro. Yo, if the treasure hoarders
Let's see.
are a
it was
part of
2
this,
hours
bro.
ago now, over at the
Please tell me it's not the treasure hoarders. Yo, please, bro.
Everyone, please follow me to the scene of the crime. The investigation starts there. All right, off we go!
Oh man, I have a feeling it's gonna be the treasure hoarders again. Listen, they about to get killed. I'm not gonna lie. I've been kind of slacking on the treasure hoarders. I haven't been really locking in on them. Go to the scene of the incident to check out the situation. Oh man,
Here we are. This is where we were robbed.
you were robbed on beachfront? Why are you over here?
Huh?
What?
Footprints. Very deep ones at that. Leading towards the forest.
Where?
Presumably the depth suggests that they were carrying something heavy. Let's see where they lead.
I see no footprints. What are you guys talking about? This OST, man. Like you're about to embark on a whole new adventure. Listen, I'm always gonna play Genshin, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This OST always brings me back. Like literally any OST from this game. These are not the treasure hoarders.
You think you can get your stuff back with this bunch? You must be dreaming.
What in the world?
Why you better hope you have the courage of your convictions.
Are these just regular
Why
thieves?
wouldn't I, old man?
Yo, Karisu, I don't
Answer
think
me
you have
this.
hands. I don't think you should talk to
You're one
them
of
like
those
that.
Outlander merchants, right? You trade association types are worms, coming over to our land, leeching off
Okay,
our people.
Frieza.
Look at that. No response. You know I'm right. Face it. This is Inazuma. You've got no ties here. You're at the bottom of the pile. Can you really blame us for walking all over you?
Yes. What in the world?
Hey, I just had an idea. Since you came all this way, how about we do some business?
Okay. What's up? Kind of
Yeah, yeah.
business.
And you can take your fabric back.
But you could
Sound
just
good?
take it all over
If you ask
again.
me, it beats walking out of here with black eyes and a broken nose.
Okay. You think you can stop my 5 stars, buddy?
What choice do I have?
Kurisu, no, you have a choice. If you give them the money because they stole your stuff, they might just steal it again.
Mr. Kurisu,
Oh yeah, Ayaka.
please do not pay any money to this man.
Oh shoot, she said she couldn't get involved. She getting involved.
But
I trust you remember our agreement? If you keep your lips firmly sealed, I too shall uphold my end of the deal.
oh yes, of course.
Then please stand well back where it is safe. Now, it is time for me to honor my word.
Ma'am, you about to beat these people up? Listen. Oh, do we get a chess trial? Oh, we do. All right, let me. 20k health, 2k attack. Not bad, not bad. Miss Splitter reforged. Interesting. Cryo set. When the character attacks an opponent affected by cryo, the crit rate is increased. Okay, Constellation 3. Interesting. I don't know how I thought this character was from Mondstadt when I first heard her name. Listen, we're not. I mean, I'm gonna use her for a little bit. You can see what she got. Let me just put this up real quick. That. Oh my god, I forgot her freaking keybind was 5 and I killed them too quickly. Yo, these guys suck. Okay, she does decent damage. 2,000, 7,000. Not bad at all. Not bad at all, actually.
Well, that's resolved then.
Yo, we just burned them to crisp. Yo, not even the ashes. Oh my god. That was amazing.
No, please, It was nothing. I was simply doing my duty.
Miss Kamisato, traveler, are you hurt?
Sir, I don't think we took a single piece of damage. You're talking to the famous traveler.
Don't worry, we're fine.
The infamous traveler.
The vagrants left in quite a hurry. It would seem they didn't have time to take anything with them. I believe your stolen goods should all be here.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
No problem, man. Just get some backup or something,
You'd
bro.
best do a count.
Use my 5-star renting program. Get yourself some 5 stars on your team.
10. Yep, it's all here.
Great! Now we can finally buy some silk.
Buy silk? You mean you need some of the silk here?
Yes, sir.
This was indeed our intent.
Don't get us wrong, though. That's not the reason we helped you out.
Yeah, it is. Don't lie, Paimon. Paimon never lies, bro.
We still would have
Don't.
helped you get them back.
That's cap. Paimon always expects more money, food, anything.
Our chances of getting silk in Inazuma would have been 0.
I honestly can't thank you all enough.
No problem, man.
Please, say no more. You need silk? I'll pick out a piece for you right away.
This one we getting purple,
Thank you,
red.
good sir. How much do I owe you?
Oh, it's free of charge. I could never ask you to pay after everything you've done for me.
No, that will never do.
Huh?
Things cost what they cost, and what they cost is what I shall pay.
Oh, so you're paying for yourself, Ayaka. Got it.
Merchants already have enough challenges to deal with, and as Paimon explained, my help was unconditional. Please, sell your wares to me at the price you would sell them to any other customer.
Okay, her. Okay, perfect. Hey, she got money. Hey.
There's nothing to feel distressed
Listen,
about,
I
because
came from
nothing,
another world. I don't got
repeat,
no type of
nothing
coin.
happened here in these woods today, did it?
Oh, just an eventful stroll in the woods.
Thank you. I don't think I could ever repay you. You have helped me greatly, and I will never forget it. I'm afraid we must part ways. I must get these goods back to the association. If you ever need anything at all, just come to the International Trade Association and ask for Kurisu.
Appreciate
Very
it.
well. And thank you for the silk, Mr. Kurisu.
See you then. Bye. Safe journey home. Don't go getting robbed again.
If only it was that easy. Ayaka buys the fabric and Kurisu
Traveler,
bids you goodbye.
Thank you for stepping in to help out.
Listen, no worries. No worries.
How come those vagrants didn't seem to know who you were? They must move in completely different circles. Maybe they've never seen anyone from the Kamisato clan before.
Perhaps. Either way, I'm glad they didn't recognize me. The fewer people who know what happened today, the better.
It's not every day an important person like you helps out someone like Kurisu. It really shows what a great person you are.
Oh, your praise is quite unwarranted. I merely did what anyone in my position would have done. I admit that it did feel strange for me to come to his aid. But this should have nothing to do with identity or social class. As far as I'm concerned, it was one individual helping another in need.
I like the way she think.
I guess
She's not
deep
like
down,
a stuck-up rich person or like influential person.
When people encounter such
She's in
obstacles in their
touch
livelihoods.
with the reality of
Sorry,
like
I'm getting off
the
topic.
regular people. Regular people.
Right. Let's head back to Ogura Textiles and Kimonos and give our hard-won silk to the shopkeeper.
Okay.
I wonder how many quests we have to do until we can get access back to the main quest.
Hey there, we're back.
Welcome back. So, any luck at the International Trade Association? Did they have any silk in stock?
You got all that silk behind you. What are you talking about? How come we didn't get it from her? I don't remember too much of this from last time.
Here.
Excellent news. So, apart from the silk, I think everything else I need I've got in store already.
Okay.
I just need to go and take stock of our materials. It won't take me a moment. I'll be right back.
I bet. You got all the materials back there, bro. You better not come back and lie to me so you don't got
I'll
something.
be there.
That's
I
a
do hope
fact.
nothing else is missing. Traveler, on the subject of garments, I've been meaning to acquire a new outfit for you, too.
Oh, for real?
It's just, I wasn't sure how you'd feel about the idea of dressing in Inazuman attire.
It's a kind thought, but I'm fine with my current outfit. Man, that outfit stinks. You had that for... Bro, you've had this since the beginning of this journey. How long has it been, like, years-wise?
Oh, are you sure?
Man... Yeah, the clothes are special to him. That's not no
Is
reason,
that
though.
so?
You gonna be having that clothes the rest of your life, buddy.
Impressive.
I know they stink.
So travelers of your stature hold themselves to a dress code, as well as a code of conduct.
No, Ayaka, don't let him. Don't group him up with all of us, bro. I wear different clothes. I'm not wearing the same fit every day.
You've gotta live by certain rules to survive,
Listen.
whether you like it or not. But Paimon would still love to check out some Inazuman outfits.
Do they even have Paimon sizes here?
What is that supposed to mean? They make them in whatever size the customer asks for.
True.
Your interactions are so adorable to watch. I can certainly find someone to tailor a Paimon-size outfit if Paimon so wishes.
Thanks, but Paimon and I are as fine as we are. Not me speaking for Paimon. Yes. That's crazy.
Well, if you're sure, as you wish.
Look at Paimon all set like that. I know I didn't just tell you to speak for me.
Something else I've been wondering is, how do people in other nations dress?
Mondstadt was like suits, like those little vest suits, but like the short versions, not like the full ones. I think Leeway were more like Rex Lapis had like this cool outfit on, like a coat. I mean, everybody really. I think the attire of people in Mondstadt and Leeway is kind of the same, just like suit type of outfits or like.
They sure do. Each nation has its own unique style. Traditional, fancy schmancy,
Not really.
casual.
Maybe I
all
haven't seen enough
very
NPCs
different,
though.
But each style is suited to its region.
The study of clothing is a profound discipline, and I still have much to learn. When clothing becomes part of the expression of one's personality, even an extension of one's body, that is quite a wonderful thing. So I am not against dressing up. Far from it.
Paimon agrees. You couldn't have put it any better.
Paimon, you're so adorable that you could wear anything and it would look lovely on you.
Wow! Paimon just got a compliment.
That was the last time she had one of those. Has Paimon ever even got a compliment in the series?
Sorry to keep you waiting. I've checked my inventory.
Where did Paimon come from? Yo, man, I got answers. I need questions, bro.
You. Is there
I need
anything
answers
else you're
to
missing?
my questions.
Fortunately not. I have all the materials I need. As for the size, would you like me to go by the dimensions given on the design?
Yes, please.
Understood. I'll get to work shortly. In total, that'll be this much.
How much is that?
Here you go. Is it possible to treat this as an urgent order?
Well, luckily, we don't have any other urgents at the moment, so I can begin work right away. It will still take me some time, though, so please come and collect it later.
Bet.
Until then, I'm sure you'll find somewhere nearby to pass the time.
Good idea. Let's check out the whole area. We don't want to leave any loose ends.
There will be no loose ends while you're in my company. I already decided where to go while we wait. For our next stop, I'd like to take you both for a meal.
Okay.
Food? Oh, Paimon likes this plan.
Yeah, perfect. I'm getting a little hungry myself.
I picked the venue especially for you. A humble local eatery called Kiminami Restaurant. I thought that the relaxed atmosphere there would suit our day much better than the prohibitively formal one of a high-end restaurant.
Incredible.
But it's cool. We go eat some burgers. That's cool. You know. Not like I saved a bunch of people that you asked me to, but you know, we can go get a burger. You know why not? You know, burgers they're amazing forms of protein. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. Why do I keep doing? I gotta remember that sometimes the game might activate animation and it will just kill my character. I hope she's not dead. She might be dead.
It's one of those street side places.
She's cooked.
Looks cute and cozy.
Welcome!
Miss Kiminami,
Yo.
how do you do?
The amount of times my character has died from that thing happening.
Miss Kamisato, perfect timing. Your booking was for, well, right now.
Right on time.
I believe so. We'll be sticking to the order I placed in advance. As for the other matter we discussed, thank you for your help.
Excellent, no problem. And everything you asked for is ready and waiting. Traveler, tiny customer, please wait here for a moment while I prepare your food.
Thank you.
Go ahead and take a seat. There is something I need to take care of, but I'll be back momentarily.
Is something the matter?
It's nothing of that sort. I just have a few minor things I need to attend to. I won't be long.
Okay. That's cool. She doing shady business. Yo, imagine if Ayaka is a bad person.
Whatever it is, it must be pretty urgent.
She's just doing shady business in the background.
Misato's friends?
Yeah.
Well, we serve all the classics. Sure, there are fancier looking places out there, but the food here speaks for itself. Hope you enjoy it.
I bet.
Over the years we've been in business, we've gotten to know the Kamisato clan quite well. Miss Kamisato and her brother are both fond of our food.
Yeah, where's her brother? We haven't seen him
to take it
yet.
back to them. Her table booking surprised me, not least because it was a group reservation. This is the first time I've ever heard of Miss Kamisato going out for dinner with friends.
The first time ever? Oh, guess that makes us pretty important people, huh?
I guess so.
Sure does. And I'm probably crossing the line here, but I'm just telling you what others have told me. Apparently, Miss Kamisato doesn't have a lot of friends.
That doesn't surprise me too much. She's the head of a clan. You know, she got a lot of responsibilities.
She's so kind.
Her
and
friends
polite
was
to
probably just like
everyone.
associates of the
I
clan and stuff
would've
like
thought
that, like
would
other
make
clan
her really
members.
popular.
That's what I used to think too. But it turns out the rules of social interaction are a bit more complicated than that. Nobody in the neighborhood has a bad word to say about her. They all say she's beautiful, elegant, graceful, not to mention that she belongs to one of the most illustrious clans in the land. In short, they see her as a model young lady. But that's just it. People look at her and they see a model of perfection.
Yep.
And they don't feel like that's something they can relate to. So the majority of kids from our ordinary families don't even try to talk to her.
That makes sense.
So you see,
That's like normal,
on paper,
like a normal
she sounds
stereotype
like a
of
girl
like
everyone would
rich
want to get
people
to
or
know.
like just people
But in
with
practice,
connections
she
like
finds it
that.
difficult to make friends.
Definitely, it's hard to
never
kind of
would've
weed out who
guessed.
wants you for you or who wants you for like
We
your
don't
status or
speak all that
something.
much, but we do go quite a way back. I've always admired her for taking on so many responsibilities at such a young age. So it makes me really happy to see her here with friends today.
That's good.
Anyway, relax, enjoy your meal, and please talk to her as much as possible. I know she'll appreciate it.
So where's my meal? Is it the invisible bowl with 2 chopsticks on top?
Consider it a favor for the whole neighborhood. Look after her for us.
Where's the food?
Huh? That sounded like Ayaka.
I knew she was doing shady business. What's up, Ayaka?
I'm so sorry, traveler.
Was she trying to give me a firework? Was that a fire? Is that what happened in the background? What's going on?
Could you join me over there for a minute? I need your help with something.
I don't know. That sounded like a firework or an explosion.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to drag you away all of a sudden. I, just had a cooking catastrophe.
So that loud noise we heard came from the cooking pot.
She was trying to cook.
As you can see, this house is right next to the restaurant. It's where the owner lives. Actually, this whole compound is the family's private property. I asked Miss Kiminami to prepare some ingredients and utensils for me so that I could cook a special dish here.
Oh, you be cooking.
Right. If there's something you want to eat, you could just order it from the menu.
Actually, I wanted to cook something as a gift for Tsubaki.
Oh.
My mother mentioned in her notebook that Tsubaki enjoys food from all over the world. So I thought, if I'm going to meet Tsubaki, perhaps a dish from overseas would make a fitting gift.
That makes sense.
A dish from
We did the same thing
overseas?
for Ningguang.
So anything from outside Inazuma counts, right? If so, then we've got lots of options, don't we?
Listen, Paimon, nobody wants to eat a gel-frosted slime thing. Man, listen. You could say my cooking's out of this world. Not Paimon, but me.
Can I leave you to finish this task then?
Listen.
Yes,
Sure thing.
great. But what kind of overseas dish would make a suitable gift?
Listen.
It needs to survive a journey from the kitchen to the recipient's door.
Listen. If you guys know me, put the answer in the comments. What kind of food and delicacy that is not from this world of Genshin do you think I would offer to someone as illustrious as Tsubaki? Fried chicken.
Oh, Paimon knows. There's one dish out there that was practically created for this purpose.
Fried chicken.
Pizza!
No. What?
Pizza?
That's
It's an assortment
terrible.
of toppings and sauce.
Pizza gets cold quick.
Spread over a bread base and cooked in the oven. And it's so good.
That does sound pretty good.
For royalty is crazy. Chicken might be crazier, if we're being honest. Yep, Mavuika's out the count. Golly. The fact that they don't tell you what kind of pizza to make and they kind of just let you figure that out is crazy. I'm over here like, what? I'm like, how was I supposed to know I needed the mushroom pizza? I don't have any ingredients like mushrooms, man. I had to wait for all this stuff to process. I had to buy all these ingredients. Like, oh my goodness. Paimon, you catching the fade, bro.
Oh, it's ready.
Paimon, you're catching the fade, bro. Because you freaking over here telling her things that I don't have.
Delicious. You're an excellent cook, traveler. I would love to be able to master dishes from all over the world.
Well, all you need to learn is a recipe. We can bring you some more recipes in the future if you like.
Paimon, shut up, please.
Great. I would love to learn
God.
from your culinary expertise.
Paimon, you can't be quiet.
How are you all doing?
I'm gonna cook you as the pizza in a minute, Paimon. Keep playing with me.
Whoa, is this... Miss Kamisato, this must be the dish you were talking about.
Yes, an overseas dish cooked by the traveler. Could I trouble you to package it for me?
Sure, no problem. Oh, it smells good. I bet it tastes amazing. Oh, now I really want to put something like this on our menu.
Don't ask me. I don't have them. I don't have the recipe.
Want us to teach you how to make it?
Yo, Paimon, you wanna fight? Stop putting me in every single one of your conversations. I don't want to help. I don't want to help nobody. Oh my goodness.
Could you?
Yo, Paimon is actually insane. Listen, I gotta cut it off with Paimon, y'all. This is the last time you seen Paimon in the video, bro. All her lines are gonna be cut from. I'm gonna cut her lines out the video, and I'm gonna blur her face in every single video from now on. Yo.
Really? That's great. I've always wanted to learn how to cook some international dishes. If you can write down a recipe for me, I'll add it to our menu and put a promotion where everyone will see it. Since we've become a closed nation, people haven't had the chance to try anything new. Traveler, you're the best!
No problem.
I'll go pack up this dish for Miss Kamisato. Please, make your way back to the restaurant whenever you're ready. The food will be waiting for you.
I appreciate it.
You could
Paimon,
have sold that recipe for
don't
a high
speak
price,
anymore
but you
for the rest of this
selflessly
video.
gave it away for free.
I didn't want to, Ayaka.
You're a wonderful person.
Being a wonderful person don't mean giving shit for free, Ayaka. Just
I mean it. I admire you a lot.
I appreciate
And I'm
it.
so proud to be friends with someone of such fine character.
Cool.
Well, you should probably write down the recipe now, no?
I don't have a pen and paper, sadly. I don't have
Let's
a...
make sure we include all the details and then give it to Miss Kiminami. So, pizza. Start with the basic ingredients. Correctamundo. Right. Now to add the next cup. Now for the cup. All right, it's done. Long
I
there.
have no doubt that they will.
Cool.
Hey! Have you written out the recipe?
Here you go.
Here it is.
Thank you!
No problem.
Wowie! This is so exciting. I want to make it right away.
Mm-hmm.
Traveler, Paimon, please accept my sincerest apologies for delaying your meal.
It's no problem. Listen. It's okay.
No problem. Food always tastes better when you worked up an appetite.
All right, let's dig in before it gets cold.
Facts. Amazing food.
Well, what do you think? Is Inazuman cuisine to your liking?
Yup.
It's amazing. Paimon loved this one. Oh, and especially that one over there.
It was very tasty.
Good. I'm relieved. When I was attempting to cook earlier on, did you chat with the owner at all?
No?
And did she, say anything about me?
No.
She
Of course
did,
not.
But don't worry.
Yo, Paimon, stop snitching! I'm done with Paimon, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I thought she was cool. I thought she was the best guy. She be talking too much. She be a lot of this. It needs to. It needs to, you know what I'm saying?
She's happy for me? Oh, then she must have told you.
Nah, she ain't tell us anything, Ayaka. It's okay. It's okay.
What does it matter? I know just as well as anybody else that I've got no friends.
Damn. So
Hey,
listen, it's okay.
It's not you. Most people just haven't had the chance to talk to you one-on-one before.
Yeah, you're gaslighting,
Thank you for
Paimon.
your comforting words, Paimon. It's all true, though. I just don't have very many
It's
friends.
not a bad thing.
Most of the time, I'm either accompanied by family or staff. So everyone must have found it quite a surprise to see me taking you out for a meal.
Listen. You've got a friend in me.
Exactly.
You got a
two
friend
right
in
here.
me. If you know, you know.
Aw. Thank you. That makes me so happy. Excuse me. I'm forgetting myself.
Hey now, expressing your feelings is the right thing to do. Keeping them locked away inside isn't gonna do you any good now, is it?
I agree. So, I just want to say how happy I feel that you both see me as a true friend.
Of course we do. That's always been our style. If someone's nice to us, we're nice to them too. Friendship can go a long way. Take your mom, for example. She wrote about Tsubaki in her notebook, and now it's made you want to find them too.
Yes. I think friendship is an extremely precious thing. And ours is one that I will always treasure.
While we're on the topic though, who is this Tsubaki person anyway?
Well, I think I have an idea, but it's just speculative at this point.
I'm all
I
ears.
think that Tsubaki might be a fox envoy.
What the hell is that?
A fox envoy?
Oh, the cat is right. I'm like, what the hell was that? It's like the
Yes,
freaking wolf we hear in the
that's what
background
I
in
think.
Mondstadt.
Even I, my mother's own daughter, had never even heard of this friend before. It just seems so mysterious. So I think it must be someone with transcendent abilities who doesn't show themselves very often. And Fox Envoys are nothing new. Stories have been told about them in Inazuma since ancient times. You must have met Kuji Yae before. Well, she's a Fox Envoy.
I haven't, but that Yai sounds familiar.
That got me thinking. Maybe there are Fox Envoys out there in Inazuma that people just don't know about. And maybe Tsubaki is one of them.
Who do I know that has Yai in their name? What's her name? Himiko? The person that we seen 2 episodes ago. What was her name? I don't remember the name,
So
but
Inazuma also has
I think I know who Tsubaki. I don't think Tsubaki is that person's name.
When you say also...
Well, before Inazuma, we spent some time in Liyue. They have lots of supernatural beings there, like the Adepti. All kinds of them too. Up in the sky, down below the ground, in the water.
Really? I've come across such things being asserted in books, but to hear someone talk about it from first-hand experience is extremely surprising. So Liyue lives up to its reputation.
It does.
Its culture has a long history and gives rise to the most beautiful legends. Quite captivating.
Indeed.
You should come visit Liyue with us sometime. The best part is, they have loads and loads of delicious delicacies.
I don't think she can leave.
Really? I would love that. Speaking of delicacies, Traveler, Paimon, have you eaten your fill?
Of course.
Oh, Paimon has.
Excellent. Then let's collect the kimono. Then we can pay a visit to my mother's mysterious and transcendent friend.
Okay. Is it still locked? Yep. Yeah, we gotta finish this whole chapter. So I'm supposed to go lower. Is it down here, maybe? Oh, it is. It's under the mansion. Oh, I thought I drowned.
So, a transcendent being lives here? Ugh. If someone lives here, then why is it so chilly?
I'm asking myself the same question. How strange. I'm quite sure that this is the location my mother wrote about, but surely...
Maybe Tsubaki really is a Fox Envoy?
I'm starting to have second thoughts. But since we're here, I still think we should go inside and explore in full.
Yeah, makes sense. Who knows? Maybe there's a surprise waiting in there for us. So, what does the notebook say exactly?
Let me think. A crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate my hair, while a white rabbit sews a hemline from 4 rays of moonlight. Dressed appropriately, I face eastward and call out Tsubaki's name 7 times. In the blink of an eye, I'm standing on the path that leads to her house.
Sounds like a fairy tale. So your mom would do a little ritual, and just like that, Tsubaki would come to meet her?
It actually does sound like a lot like an
I have a
Adeptus.
feeling that it could be some sort of code. Let's get a little closer before coming to any conclusions.
Good idea.
Search for suspicious places based on the hints. I completely forgot all the hints. All I know is 147 eastward. Or 14 eastward 7. The wall looks a bit odd. Leave without... You said knock twice or 4 times? Let me do twice. Stonewall does not react? Okay, let me do it 1 time. Alright, knock once. 4 times. And then 7. 147 eastward. Some strange sounds can be heard coming from within the stone wall.
Strange.
Let's recap what the notebook
Did it.
says. Maybe it'll give us a hint.
Alright, now we gotta do
A
eastward.
crane bring me
Aha! There you go.
Just this box. Did it open? Did it open? Did our Inazuma Deptus leave any treasure here?
Inazuma Deptus.
Oh, what's this?
Huh. Looks like a book.
It seems to be another notebook. Could it be Tsubaki's notebook?
Potentially.
Let's step back outside now. The atmosphere here is different than I'd imagined. Somehow, it makes me a little reluctant to open the notebook.
Paimon knows what you mean. Reading in low light is really bad for your eyes. Come on, let's get back outside.
Okay. Yeah, Paimon's spitting, so I'll be having these glasses on.
Here will do just fine.
Alright, let's see what the notebook says. Ooh, Paimon bets it's all about mysterious treasure.
Oh, Paimon, chill.
So exciting.
Paimon, chill, chill.
What is it? Why are you whispering all of a sudden? You're making Paimon nervous.
Let's go over there. Let's give her some time.
Oh, you want to let Ayaka read the notebook without distraction. Seems whatever's written in there must be pretty major after all. But, based on her expression, probably not a treasure map. What could it be?
Traveler, Paimon, sorry to keep you waiting so long.
No worries,
everything okay?
it wasn't long at all. You're a very fast reader.
Have you finished reading?
Yes, I have. I think I ought to share the truth of this notebook with you both. Even though the contents are completely different than what I was expecting.
She about to tell me this Tsubaki person isn't real. It's a fairy
Different
tale.
how? You mean it wasn't a fox envoy who wrote this?
Not a fox envoy, no. It turns out that Tsubaki's real identity
Yai Himiko.
is my mother herself.
Oh.
Huh?
Surprised? Me too.
Oh.
But that's what it says at the very beginning of the notebook.
That's a crazy troll. Yo.
Tsubaki and I are the same person, and yet we are different.
Nah, not this bullshit.
When I become Tsubaki, I stop being Kamisato Kayo and become the most ordinary woman in the world.
That don't make no damn sense.
What follows in these pages is the ordinary, everyday life of a regular person. Nothing more, nothing less.
That is hilarious.
This notebook is, for the most part, a collection of my mother's musings, both
Her
private and trivial.
escapades.
All of the things we thought were about Tsubaki were in fact about my mother herself.
Is her mother dead? You couldn't have told her that this shit was a joke.
So that means that the kimono design
Like
and
what?
the international dishes.
Are things that my mother wished to try, yes.
You could have been like, hey, you might go looking for this notebook. You probably should. She
I'm
said,
sure this all sounds utterly bizarre to you,
bro,
but to me at least, my mother's behavior is completely understandable.
that is hilarious.
Or to put it another way, I actually have another side to myself as well.
Saying it's hereditary?
I was at a loss for words when I started reading the contents of the notebook. It almost felt like someone had looked inside my mind, examined my thoughts, and then written them all down on paper.
Okay.
Ayaka.
From the moment my mother married my father, she became the mother of the Kamisato household. And with that came all sorts of duties. At the same time, the prestige of the Yashiro Commission brought its own share of responsibility.
Oh, I guess I understand it when you put it like that. She just wanted to be like a normal person. She didn't want to always be in uniform, always be in, strictness, very strict, very, business minded. She wanted to have like an alter ego to where she could just go out, frolic, be her, and,
On top of that,
just relax.
every action she ever took was seen as representing the Kamisato clan.
Facts. That makes
People
sense.
were always watching her. Under such circumstances, she never had much time to do the things she really wanted to do. After my
I
parents
understand.
passed
I
away,
understand. That makes sense.
Ayato and I took over responsibility for the affairs of the clan. We ran into all sorts of difficulties during that time. I'm not sure if people outside the clan could ever imagine what it was like.
They probably couldn't.
Every time I found myself up against a difficult issue, I'd ask myself, did my mother go through this too? What would she have done in this situation? Maybe it's because it had been so long since I last saw her, but somehow, all that was left of her in my mind was the side of her that inspired awe and commanded respect. But my image of her was incorrect. When I read this notebook, I realized she was just like me. Underneath whatever position she may have held, she was just an ordinary person.
As we all are.
She liked pretty kimonos. She
Oh, I
wanted
love
to
the
try
reflection in
food
the
from different
water.
places.
It's an amazing
She
detail.
yearned to see sights she'd never seen before. Maybe this all sounds immature to you, but I feel
It
just
doesn't.
the same way. I want to live life not as Kamisato Ayaka, but as an ordinary woman.
So what's your alter ego name? Misato.
Mother wrote
Would
that
it be
she'd always wanted to go to a
Kamiaya
local
or
Inazuman
Kamika?
festival. She said that sometimes, on a clear night, if you looked out from our house, you could see lights off in the distance. I've seen those lights too. It looks so lively with so many people. And it's so brightly lit, it makes the whole sky glow. Of course, sometimes it does make me a bit anxious from a public order perspective. But for someone of my position to just show up at a festival with no warning, it could be considered improper etiquette. Especially in my parents' generation, when the Yashiro Commission didn't have a particularly close relationship with the populace. Even if no one stopped us, the idea of the Yashiro Commission going out into the crowd, it'd certainly draw some strange looks. People would probably start thinking there was trouble afoot.
Yeah.
Mother said that she didn't want to put people on edge. She wanted everyone to enjoy the fun and freedom of the festival. She didn't want to disturb them, and didn't have much free time anyway, so she never went. Not even once.
Damn.
Aw, so the kimono design, that must have been the outfit she planned on wearing if she ever did go to a festival, right?
That sucks.
That's right. And sometimes, festivals sell international food. She wanted to try that too.
Well, listen, Kamisato, as her eldest daughter, we gotta bring you
I
to
hope
this
this isn't a
festival.
disrespectful thing to say, but I never knew my mother was so in touch with her inner child.
Well, that's not disrespectful at all. Paimon thinks your mom was the best of both. A big softie on the inside and a big sense of responsibility on the outside.
Without knowing it, I've ended up fulfilling several of my mother's wishes already. But going to a festival is the one thing that I cannot do for her.
Yes, you can.
Perhaps this is one thing that can simply never be.
Man, what? These are two terrible options. If you really are the traveler, nigga, pull rank. Nigga.
I understand.
You're the strongest one out of all these people. Hey, she's going to this festival. And if you want to stop her, you can answer to the look. You can answer to all my 5 stars.
I think I realize something now.
Fuck out of
Mother and
here.
I are so similar in so many ways. The things she faced are things that I too will go on.
If I ever had a manga or like a anime story show, whatever, it would have to be too short. Because once I get overpowered, everybody's dead. Like there's no more plot to be had. Everybody's dying. All the villains getting pieced up. Like if I had the powers, bro, I had a full stack team of 5 stars with 5-star weapons, 5-star artifacts. What else we gotta do? We going straight to the final boss. Like what?
Place her unfulfilled wishes onto the identity of Tsubaki.
You going straight for
As for
Bowser?
me, I've already decided.
Oh,
Straight giving
so
them
you
hands.
decided on an alter ego too?
E's, Q's, Z's, left clicks, right clicks, up, down, left, right,
No.
up, down, up, down.
I don't plan to do anything like that. I think I will set myself a new goal. To live each day without regrets. So, Traveler,
You want to go to the festival, the concert, or whatever it's called?
Deep breaths, Ayaka. Deep breaths.
You want to go to the festival?
Would you be at all
I knew
interested
it.
in checking out an Inazuman festival?
Of course, my lady Ayaka.
Paimon's been dying to go ever since we saw that poster. Paimon would love to go with you, Ayaka.
So you've never really been to a festival?
Hey, come on, don't make fun. It's just because I used to have the same concerns my mother did. But now, I don't think I need to worry about
So
it so
wholesome.
much. I'm going to be true to myself and fulfill the wish that my mother and I shared. I know that you of all people can understand me going my own way on this.
Of course.
So, let's do this, you and me. Let's go to a festival together.
I'd love to join you.
Paimon wants to come. Festivals here have loads of tasty snacks too, right? Oh, and fun and games.
If you wasn't invited.
Thanks, you guys. If we head over now, we should still make it in time.
But
Oh, good point. Today is the last
damn,
day
I
of
actually
the
kind of
fest.
wanted to do this before going on the main quest. This is a very wholesome quest. Oh man, this is a very wholesome ass quest, bro. Here we are.
We're here, but it doesn't seem as lively as Paimon imagined. What's going on?
Since it's the final day, many of the visitors must have already returned home. I've heard that the peddlers often close up shop earlier on the last day because there are fewer people around.
Are we too late?
I'll go and ask. Whatever happens, I at least need to go inside just this once.
That's the way to go. We'll be right there with you.
Are we slow walking? It's very cinematic, very confronting, very nouvelescent. I just made that fucking word. What the?
It hasn't closed yet. It's just that there aren't many people left. Let's hurry and see as much as we can.
Let's do it.
Hey, look at that stall. They have so many masks. Paimon's heard that everyone's supposed to wear a mask at these kinds of festivals. Is that rule still around nowadays?
That used to be the custom, yes. And today, it's still a popular way to dress up during festivals. But it's not a hard and fast rule.
Okay.
Hey, is that who I think it is? Miss Kamisato, right?
Oh, greetings.
People seem to recognize Ayaka wherever we go.
Motion.
Guess that's just what it's like when you're a famous Inazuman.
But of course, the Kamisato clan leads the Yashiro Commission. It's one of the most well-known clans in Inazuma. Not least because back when Master and Miss Kamisato had just taken over the family's affairs, they used to make public appearances all the time. Some of the younger generations have never even seen Miss Kamisato in person before. Being the age I am, I'm lucky enough to have seen her on many occasions over the years.
That's dope.
You're too kind. My brother and I simply go where we must to fulfill our duties.
But this is the first time I've seen anyone from your family at a festival. There must be some official business, I take it.
I'm not. I mean, I guess you can call it family. Like a.
Oh,
I don't
there
know.
isn't actually. Today, I'm taking my traveler friend here around to see the sights.
Friend zoned. No, let me stop. Imagine.
Traveler? Huh.
Traveler
Now
don't
that you
like nobody
mention
but
it,
his sister.
You do look like you've come a long
This
way
man
to
has
get
a
here.
sister complex.
First time in Inazuma? Hope you enjoy yourself, young one.
Thank you.
Ah, excuse me 1 second.
Damn, why if you call me a young one, you call her Miss Kami-san? Man, you would have called me Mr. Aether. Mr. Aether speaking. It's Mr. Aether, and I'm here to do business with your provisions.
Hey everyone, listen up. Don't close up yet. Miss Kamisato has come to join the festival.
Damn, you just airing out the spot? What the hell?
No, it's not like that.
Gosh, I hate you with an E right now. With an E
Please,
key.
there's no need to make a fuss.
God
Just
damn.
here to...
Yeah, thanks a lot, mister. If you hadn't let them know, they'd start closing down about now, right?
Oh my god.
At least it sure looks like that time of day.
Yep, you got it. But on account of this being the first time Miss Kamisato has ever come to the festival, it seems only fair to keep things open a little longer.
But nigga, it's not Miss Kamisato. It's just Kamisato. She don't want her. She don't want to be pulling rank for these things. She just wants to experience it like a regular person.
Oh,
did y'all
here's a
learn
couple of messages for
nothing?
you. On the house.
No, Nick, bro. She wants to pay for it. She don't want to get it for free like me. I would take it for free, but she don't want to do that, you know. And that's respectable. It's very respectable. You know, I wouldn't take it for free. I would pay the 600. However much it costs, I'll pay that amount.
Don't give me all that. Here you go. Here you go. It's not often that we regular folks get the attention from the Yashiro Commission, so I've got to mark the occasion somehow.
Yo, regular folks is
Besides, it'll make you look
crazy.
bad if you refuse.
We regular folks. Talk about putting yourself in the gutter, bro.
What?
Jesus.
Okay, I think I understand.
Thank you for your generosity, sir.
It's my pleasure. You have yourself a good time.
We will.
Sir, do you have anything for Paimon?
Oh, hello there, kiddo. I'm sorry, but we don't have any masks in your size.
Yeah.
Huh? Surely you're not gonna let Paimon be the only one at the festival without a mask?
Yes, I will.
Paimon, don't worry. Wearing a mask is optional.
Yes, I will. No, it's not optional. Sorry. Yeah,
Paimon doesn't want to feel left out.
that's tough, Paimon. You know, I got my mask. She got her mask, man. Damn, that's unfortunate. You know, I mean, you could fly though. You know, you can't really be too mad. You can fly, or you can hover. I wish I could hover. You know what I'm saying? Like,
How about a tree leaf? That should be enough to cover up that little face of yours.
yo, he's going OD.
No way!
Yo, have this tree leaf
Oh, okay then.
flicking in her face.
In that case, I'm afraid there's nothing I can do right now. But don't you worry, kiddo. I'll have a mini mask made specially for you when I get back.
You don't really have to go out your way to do that, sir. We can just enjoy the festival.
I cannot thank you enough.
Aw, it's nothing. But I won't hold you up any longer. You should go and enjoy the festival while everything's still lit up.
All right. Traveler, shall we?
We shall.
Oh, wait. Just one thing. I need to explain myself. I got a little nervous back there and I just made up any old excuse. But don't think of this as me taking you sightseeing, please.
It's all good.
I brought you here because I genuinely wanted to spend time with you.
Yeah. No misunderstanding
Okay,
here.
Great.
You chilling. You got the ramen shop. Got some vendors. Okay. You said I'm cock blocking? My bad. That's my bad, man. Y'all done got two lovebirds, two youngins. You know, I'm like 500. You know, I don't think Aether will ever find true love. You know what I'm saying? Very unfortunate.
Traveler, look, this stall's doing fortune slips.
He's like 300 years older than everyone. No, and he's actually like 450, around that, older than everybody else.
Miss Kamisato, hello there. You're out with friends today? Oh, what a rare privilege. Welcome. Would you like to give it a go?
Sure.
Okay. How much is it per draw?
I wouldn't expect you to know this, but the Yashiro Commission was very good to my uncle on my father's side at one point in time. Thinking about it, it was when your father was around. I think he dealt with it personally. So you see, how could I possibly take your money?
What? Are you sure?
Of course. If you like what you see, then please, be my guest. Same goes for your two friends here.
Traveler? Paimon? What do you think?
Heck yeah.
Seems like everyone wants to do something nice for Ayaka. So, if they insist, who are we to resist?
Listen, I'm enjoying being a VIP by association.
Well, if that's how you feel, then okay. We'll take you up on your kind offer, sir. Let's each do a draw.
Alrighty then. Whenever you're ready. Draw a slip and reveal your fortune.
Let's do it. Shit, about to say I'll never see my sister. Wait, I might see my sister very soon. Imagine. I feel like that. Okay, let me just successfully draw a fortune slip. Open it up quick.
Open it up and see how you fare.
Whoa!
What did I get?
Which one did you get? Paimon got Rising Fortune.
No way. We got the same one.
Okay, how about me?
Traveler, what did you get?
Great fortune from heaven. Great fortune from heaven.
Wow, you're so lucky.
Oh, congratulations!
I mean, I am blessed
Here's
because,
what
you know, I
great
can have
fortune
all
from heaven
the
means. The
what's it
blessings
called?
of the gods
Abilities.
are upon you. Your voyage ahead shall be plain sailing, and all your endeavors shall prosper. In other words, your good luck isn't about to run out anytime soon.
Good to know.
What a great sign! Good things lie ahead!
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You all have very fine fortunes lined up. With this kind of luck, you'll certainly be able to achieve anything that you wish.
Well said! Here's hoping that our good luck will never run out!
Okay. I wonder when we're gonna get to the main event, the fireworks.
This food stall sells all kinds of Inazuman specialties. Anything you want to eat, it's my treat.
Wow! It all looks so good! Is it okay if Paimon has one of everything?
Of course it is.
How can she even eat all
I don't
that?
want anything to go to waste. Let's try them one at a time. Ooh, Ayaka, Paimon looks
She has an
infinite.
infinite amount of
Sure.
just like space in her stomach. Like, how is this possible? I have one of those pink pancake things.
Uh-huh, those look good too.
What is dango anyway? I think I've heard of that
So do
before.
the egg rolls. Paimon will try an egg roll too, please.
All right then. I too shall have a Sakura mochi.
All right, coming right up.
Thank you, Murakami. You try some fresh snacks.
This Sakura mochi is just delicious.
Not bad, huh? It's one of our best sellers.
Oh, please, sir. Paimon would like some more.
I don't know if it's rude of me to ask, but how is this kind of snack actually made?
You want to try your hand at making it yourself? No problem. Just give me a second and I'll write out the recipe for you.
Ooh, a new recipe?
Are you sure about this? If you share the recipe, isn't that tantamount to giving away your trade secrets or something?
Well, it was you who gave Kiminami Restaurant that recipe for an overseas dish, wasn't it? She and I are good friends. We trade culinary tips all the time.
Oh, that's dope. So you can make pizza now.
Here you go. Just treat it as
You
me
can make
returning
that
a favor on
Papa
behalf of my friend.
John's
Thank you so much.
Pizza
I will
Hut.
study it very carefully and try my best to do it justice.
Caesar. Hello, Haravinci.
You there? You want the recipe
That's not
too?
a pizza shop.
Go on,
I'm
I
just
can see that
chatting
you
right now.
enjoyed it.
Thanks, boss.
There's no greater feeling than creating delicious food with your own two hands. You should definitely give it a try.
I will. Once I've learned how to make it, will you two be my taste testers?
Heck yeah.
Oh, definitely. Can't wait.
Looking forward to it.
All right. I'll do my best.
Well, we may have arrived near the end of the festival, but it's still been super fun. Paimon approves.
Of course.
Yes, I agree. To spend the festival together with you today has been a truly wonderful experience.
Likewise. All right, we have a prayer plaque. What is this?
This stall sells prayer plaques. It's an Inazuman tradition. You draw your wish onto a pentagonal piece of wood called a prayer plaque, and pray that it will come true.
Sounds similar to the way people in Liyue release lanterns during Lantern Rite. Those are used for making wishes too.
Welcome. Looking for prayer plaques? Every wish is sacred, and you've still got time to make yours before the festival ends.
Looks fun! Shall we give it a try?
Let's do it.
Oh, wait, there's writing and drawing involved? Ugh, count Paimon out then. Paimon's head's feeling kind of fuzzy after eating so much just now. Not the best time for an intense burst of mental activity.
2 prayer plaques, please, sir.
2 prayer plaques for the young lady. There you go.
Traveler, have you decided on your wish?
Yeah, find my sister. Let me stop. Yo, I know y'all hate when I say that, bro.
You can either
Like,
draw a
bro,
picture
stop.
to
It's
represent your
okay.
wish or
She's
write it out in
cool.
words.
You've seen her.
Either way, once you've committed
Listen,
your
I wish I
onto
want to see
your
my
plaque,
sister. Is
please
that
hang
so
it onto
bad?
the prayer rack.
Is that so terrible? I want to see Lumine again.
Wait, so they'll be on public display? Alright, well, let's see what you got.
Alrighty. You hang your completed prayer plaque
That
on the
will
wall.
do for mine. May I see yours?
Of course.
This is you and your sister, isn't it?
You see, like, y'all not tapped in with Aether. I am. I know how Aether feels. I know y'all like, okay, man, bro, you already seen your sister. It's okay. She wants no, that's not what Aether wants. I know what he wants because I am him. I have put myself in his shoes. I am immersed. I am so immersed into this game. I know what Aether is thinking at every rising second. And he wants his sister. They're like, yeah, he has his friends, but the only person he has that bond, that blood tie is with his sister. I don't want to see no comments about me overbearing, talking about the sister. That's what he wants. He's just not saying it because he can't.
It's lovely.
I told y'all. I told y'all. Like, I know him more than all y'all, bro.
I believe it too. Your wish will surely come true. And
I know y'all in the
keep you my
comments.
prayers.
Ayaka, what did you draw? Is that Tenchukaku?
The heck is that?
That's right. I wish for peace and happiness for everyone in Inazuma, and good health for my family and friends. I do hope that wish can come true.
It will.
Thank you. That gives me hope. I think that might be all we have time for today.
I thought there'd be fireworks.
time to leave
There's no
already?
fireworks here? Yeah, what type of festival is
I'm
this?
afraid so. The festival is coming to a close.
Where's the song? The lady that sings the song?
Time flies when you're having fun.
Bruh.
It seems to flow away from you like a rushing river, as precious and short-lived as a cherry blossom dancing in the wind.
What does that even mean?
It's time to leave.
There's no fireworks. This is lame as hell. This is a sleep.
Traveler,
Rest,
today was
bro.
the first time in my life that I've ever been to a festival.
This area look better than the festival combined. What in the world? This looks amazing. What is this?
You've known me for some time now. I think you understand my personality, don't you?
Yeah.
Knowing me, I just know that today could not have been such a happy day without you. So thank you. Today really meant a lot to me. And the memories will always have a special place in my heart.
No problem.
Festivals are great. There aren't many rules. Everyone has that smile that comes from deep inside. And it's just so carefree and happy. If I ever get the chance, I want to go again.
I like to go again as well.
You too? Great! You know, we're kind of similar. Me with my brother, you with your sister.
I guess.
Sometimes I feel like I can relate to the determination you must have to get your sister back.
Finding her's the only reason I'm here.
I understand. Family bonds are inseparable. No one can break them. They are the most important roots we have in this world. You will find her. Come what may, you must never give up.
I won't.
I will always be here for you as your... as your friend. I will always support you.
Does she like me? Today made me very happy too.
As long as you're happy, I'm happy.
Are you guys feeling the vibes? Am I misinterpreting this scene? Oh, we get an animation. Oh, this is where Miko. That's her name, Miko. There you go. Boom.
Oh, Traveler. Huh? There's something that I'd like to do. If you could spare me yet another moment.
Did you just put your socks into that water? Man.
Please. Keep your eyes on me.
Okay. Okay. Nah, she likes me. I know it. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, I think she has a crush. Okay. Listen, we just met her and she already doing powers. Nah, yeah, nah, she has a crush, definitely.
What do you think of my dance? Did you like it?
Yes, it was amazing.
Pretty, beautiful, elegant, and something else Paimon can't put into words. Paimon doesn't really know what it was, but it is art.
It was delightful.
I'm not very good at this kind of dance. So, as long as I didn't embarrass myself, that's all that matters. I just had a sudden urge, and I ran with it.
See, that's how you're supposed to be
In a
living
way,
life, man.
That sort of sums up today for me. Dancing like nobody's watching.
You're a pleasure to be around.
That goes for you, too. When I'm with you, time seems to slow down and speed up at the same time. Anyway, it looks like this is goodbye for today. I can see myself the rest of the way back.
Good night, Ayaka.
Good night, Traveler.
There's a connection. It might only be one-ended because I don't know. I don't know what Aether likes. Who Aether likes. Maybe Aether likes her too. Interesting. Listen, that was a dope story quest. I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was like, bruh, I'm trying to get back to the main quest, and then I had to definitely let it cook. Well, there's one more story quest anyway, so we have to let that one cook. There's one more story quest that we have to do before we get back to the main quest, and that is with what's her name? Fireworks girl. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna see you guys in like 2 seconds. Does that say 93 gigabytes? You know, I guess we just, you know, we kind of chilling here, you know, until it's done. See, when somebody stuttered, you know it's gonna be bullshit. You might as well put the iconic "I'm sorry" title. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is an apology video, bro. It's automatically gonna be ass. But listen, as you've seen on the channel, the consistency to the grind essentially has been terrible. I'm not gonna lie. I only posted, I think, 6 times this month. That fucking unexcusable. I'm not gonna cap. Now, the volume of uploads, like the amount of hours that I've put into each video have been extraordinary, but 6 to 7 uploads a month is not cutting the game. That's not cutting it, at least not for me, because where I want to be at by the end of this year, I'm nowhere near the goal. By the time you guys are seeing this clip, I'm pretty sure there's already been about 30 minutes to an hour of footage already put down. But if you're watching this, you know, I want to thank the Genshin people that are still here. You know, that's my bad. Like, I definitely. The fuck? I've been on the ball in terms of like, you can see the videos I've put out. They took a long time, but at the same time, I gotta like hit all bases. You feel me? I can't just leave one community, one side of my community just high and dry. So we on that Genshin. We're gonna get a lot of progress done in this session. I got other videos to drop, and we're just gonna. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna have no free time, but it's okay.
Cheer up, guys. Don't be so down. She was only joking back there. How could the great Mujina yokai not exist, huh?
I was not joking.
But we've never seen it for ourselves. That's because the great Mujina yokai is extra powerful. And that's exactly why I need your help, isn't it?
It's like Santa Claus telling kids Santa Claus isn't real. Huh? Oh, you didn't know? My bad.
It's okay. Don't be discouraged. Hey, remember, if you want to be a hero, you gotta have patience. And wisdom, too. Even if you can't find it right now, it'll definitely show up before the fireworks show starts. So, remember to come and pick up your weapons from me before then, okay?
You giving kids weapons? What?
No matter how powerful the great Mujina yokai might be, it's no match for my specially made fireworks. Just light them up and you'll scare it off no problem.
I'm about to delete this app.
It's up to you guys to protect your homes, your crops, and your folks.
Got it. Thanks, Miss Yoimiya. We'll try and be more patient.
Yo, kids are so gullible.
Oh,
Jesus.
Yeah. Hold on a sec. I have a few slips of paper.
Well, the yokai might be real. We are in the game.
Remember to give it to your parents and tell them to keep it safe. Just tell them it's from Yoimiya. They'll know what it's about.
Okay.
They're in on it.
Thank you, Yoimiya. We're gonna go back now.
Oh, thanks, Yoimiya. Come play with us soon. Sure thing, will do. Take care on the way back, and I'll see you later.
Yo, I missed this game. Oh my god.
So...
It's been a while.
So
literally.
It was you guys. I guessed as much from the way the kids described you. No worries, though. I'm not blaming you. The great Mujina yokai is pretty popular with the kids, so of course they're gonna get upset if someone tries to tell them it doesn't exist.
Okay, but it definitely doesn't exist, right?
Yeah, the first time I heard about it, I knew straight away that was probably something the parents had come up with to stop the kids from running off all the time.
But
when the kids asked me about it, I didn't want to break it to them. I just told them that it looks cute and likes to play pranks and...
So it's not real. Yeah, you just lied. Well...
So, I guess now the kids' impression of the great Mujina yokai is mostly influenced by me.
Huh.
I knew that ish was fake.
In a way, this monster is all a product of your creativity?
Surely it's a bad idea to keep the lie going like that.
Maybe so. In any case, I'm not gonna be the one who exposes it.
Of course not.
Sure, it's likely that the parents just wanted to stop the kids from staying out all the time, but they could have easily had other reasons too. If I just go ahead and tell them that the great Mujina yokai doesn't exist without knowing the full story, then who knows? I might be doing more harm than good.
Yeah, it's facts. It's really not your place, I guess.
Besides, they're just kids. They should be allowed to believe it if it makes them happy. That's more important to them than questioning what's real and what isn't. Heck, I entertain my fair share of fantasies too. The fire diamond that spins around and shoots out lights that are all the colors of the rainbow. Ooh, the mist spirits that live far off in the mountains and guide you to fairyland if you can find them. I know that they don't really exist, but I still enjoy believing in them. If someone came up to me and started telling me to stop being so stupid, they don't exist, I'd give them the evil eyes and tell them to get the heck out of my face because it's just so annoying.
I kind of get it. I kind of get what you're saying.
Right? So what if it's made up? It's also really awesome and kind of magical. So it's not up to anyone else to tell me what's what.
Yeah, that's true.
The things we believed and the experiences we had when we were young turn into our priceless treasures as we grow up. When you were kids, surely you guys believed in things like heroes who slew dragons and sacred swords that cut through darkness. It's the same thing.
Well, no, we actually come from that life. Listen, there's no rap in the Traveler's Cap. Wait, what? That implies he's cap. All right.
If we tear apart these kids' fairy tales now,
there's no cap in the Traveler's rap.
Inazuma's locked down.
It don't hit the same.
Vision Hunt Decree. I think it's a bit too early for all of that.
Yeah. Oh, way too early, for sure.
You didn't follow that all. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, my reading's been getting worse. This is terrible. Listen, you didn't follow that at all, did you?
Whether you understood me or not, don't you worry. I'll take care of the kids and make sure they stay safe. Okay, it's about time I headed back.
Where are these kids' parents
The
at?
fireworks show is just around the corner, and there's still a lot of things to get ready.
Naganohara fireworks show? Is that hosted by your family or something?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why our name is on the event. It's well known throughout Inazuma. Oh, on the subject, are you busy these days? If not, then you should totally come along. I'll prepare an extra pretty firework just for you.
I'll gladly take you up on that offer.
In that case, come with me to Naganohara. We'll go see my boss. There's still a few fireworks to finish off before the show.
Bet.
Inazuma is home to the Yaoi Publishing House, and a lot of people who like to write stories too. In fact, most of what they write is based off the kinds of fairy tales I was just talking about. A lot of them have bad endings though. Like, the fire diamond will get put in a rich person's gallery where it will never be ignited again.
Okay.
Or, someone will see the mist spirit and not manage to catch it, but because they angered it, it'll never show itself again. The hero who slays the dragon becomes the next dragon. The sacred sword that once fought the darkness now becomes a doomsday weapon. I know these kinds of stories are all the rage nowadays, but I really can't bring myself to like them. If something's magical, it should be kept that way.
I kinda understand that.
Hey, Pops, I'm back.
You don't want to take off the rose-colored, rose-tinted glasses?
The fireworks show is almost upon us, and the fireworks for each family are almost ready. Oh, new faces? Who are these two? Friends or customers?
A bit of both, actually. They arrived in Inazuma just recently. Can't let them miss out on a fireworks show after coming all this way, can we?
Well, either way, come on in and have a seat. And I, Naganohara Ryunosuke, will tell you all about the long history of the Naganoharas.
That can wait. Pops, I need to ask you about something.
A long, long time ago.
Pops has started telling his stories again. Sorry about this. Ever since Pops had his accident, his ears don't work too well.
So you telling me he was kind of hearing this right now?
People took one look and thought, was that the rock?
All right, so what I was trying to... He's just hearing muffled voices.
Coherent conversation.
People didn't know that this wasn't just...
Much later, people eventually realized that if you grind certain materials into dust, they burn with many beautiful colors.
Pops, wait!
You know, it kind of makes sense that this guy can't hear. Look at his freaking ears. His ears have no depth to them. It looks like somebody just had paper, like a paper mache or something, and they just stuck it onto his freaking, the side of his head.
What's that?
It makes sense he can't hear.
Have they delivered those firework materials that we ordered yet?
Oh! Yesterday's fireworks have all been delivered. So have the ones from the day before yesterday. And the ones from the day before that.
No, Pops, I meant the materials. The materials that we ordered. They should have arrived today.
Ah, today's fireworks are almost ready too. Don't you worry. Your old man's skills are still as sharp as ever.
No, Pops, the materials. The raw materials for making fireworks.
Sorry?
Materials!
Oh, the materials!
Yes, the materials! Sorry, Paimon got all excited because he finally got the message across.
The materials aren't here yet. The couriers did come over to explain why, but...
I don't think you heard.
I
Yeah,
think they did,
yeah.
but I couldn't quite hear what they were saying.
They probably just said, hey, you know what? We brought the materials, but like, could we keep it and you could give us the money? He's like, yeah, sure. Yo, this man's a liability. Liability of death.
We can just make them later. Don't forget to take the goods in when they deliver them. Okay, Pops?
Of course. Leave it to me.
Oh, sorry if we were a little loud. It's always the way, though. It's like that every time I need to ask Pop something.
Still, he seems like a warm and friendly person.
That's my Pops. He's a good person, all right. Everyone around here respects him. Because my Pops is deaf, he never argues with anyone and never contradicts them. He just listens cheerfully.
Oh man, this OST is coming back to me. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum.
Incredible.
When I was little, I thought it was because he really understood me and agreed with whatever I had to say. So, I told my Pops everything. Eventually, I realized that the reason he was like that was that he's deaf. But I still tell him stories every day.
That's quite the way to figure out that your father's deaf.
Huh?
Or deaf.
Why would you do that?
It just makes me happy to see him smile, and it keeps him from being lonely, right? Anyway, more importantly right now, the fireworks show...
Look at him act like he's understanding the conversation. He's like...
haven't arrived. We need to think of an alternative.
Yoimiya? Is that you?
Who the hell?
Oh, you scared me there. I thought I told you to be more careful before you speak.
Is that one of the people without with the fake visions?
Sorry.
Hold on. I'm coming over.
It's been a minute since I played, so I'm not really in the loop as much. It's probably somebody with somebody getting stalked by the decree, and then Yoimiya got him a fake one or something.
No one's looking. Okay, you can come out now. Come around the side.
The person hiding inside the house carefully crawls
We're
out.
lucky that no one from the Tenrio Commission was around. Otherwise, we'd all be in big trouble.
Sorry, I guess I was a little rash, but when I heard you come back, I just...
Don't worry, Sakujiro. So far, at least, everything is going according to plan. We're going to look for firework materials shortly. While we're out, we'll sort out the boat situation for you, as promised.
Thank you for all your help.
And why is he hiding in your home?
He's one of our old customers. He came back to Inazuma from the outside world not long ago. While he was smuggling himself in...
Oh, no, he's just,
the Commission found him and put out a warrant for his arrest.
Oh, okay.
An arrest warrant?
Shh, keep it down. We don't want to draw any unwanted attention. If Sakujiro was caught, there's no knowing what crimes they could charge him with. All we can do is find him a boat and send him out of Inazuma again.
Isn't there a thunderstorm out in the ocean?
Yeah, know it's going to be dangerous, but there aren't many other options left.
What if the boat capsizes? Drowning is really scary.
You wouldn't even have to. You can float, ma'am.
Couldn't you just not come back in the first place?
Well, there's something I felt I had to do.
All right, main character.
But as soon as I got back, I started hearing about all these unbelievable changes. I had made my mind up originally, but now I'm not sure anymore. I didn't want to cause any trouble for Yoimiya or Mr. Ryunosuke, but I'm very grateful to them for taking me in.
Hey, no worries. You're more than welcome. Remember what I said? As long as you've got that little piece of paper, you'll always be a valued customer of the Naganohara.
I'm clean on my glasses real
Little
quick.
piece of paper?
I literally pressed the space bar. Like the paper slips you gave to the kids?
Yep, the same paper slips as the one I gave to the kids earlier. Whenever a customer orders fireworks for a commemorative event, we always include a little paper slip with the goods. Only people from inside my family can understand what's written on it. It's the recipe for the fireworks they ordered.
That's kind of dope.
If someone shows a Naganohara that paper slip, we guarantee we can make the exact same firework as the original one they purchased, whether it's 10 or even 100 years later.
That's kind of cool.
Wow, that is so awesome.
It's a family tradition. All our regular customers know about this.
The slip I have is from back when my parents ordered fireworks from Mr. Ryunosuke. Now that I think about it, it must be nearly 20 years ago. I would have thought that things would turn out the way they have.
It'll be fine. Escaping on a boat is just a last resort for if there's no other way. Also try and come up with a different solution, because it'd be much better if you could stay in Inazuma. Whatever their reasons might be, if our customers come to us looking for help, we're not about to leave them high and dry.
Thank you. This way, I still have some time to consider my options.
Alright, well, let's not stay out here in the open for too long. Hurry up and get back inside. I'll let you know as soon as I have an update for you.
Alright, I'll leave it to you then, I guess.
Sakujiro goes back
It's a
into
shame.
hiding.
They still wouldn't give him a permit, even though he was born and raised in Inazuma.
That's kind of crazy.
Speaking of, you guys only got here recently. How did you manage to get a permit?
We had connections to Toma.
Even then, we only got through thanks to some help from Miss Hiragi Chisato of the Kanjo Commission.
I see. So you had big shots helping you. I guess that won't be of much help to Sakujiro. I just wish the commissions could be a little bit more flexible. I bet nowhere else you've been is quite like Inazuma, huh?
Yeah. Each Archon has their own idea on how to run things, I guess.
Well, no matter what, I have to find a way to help him. I'm sorry. I invited you to come watch the fireworks, but now I have to run a few errands.
We can help.
You don't have to join me if you don't want to. I can go sort out the firework materials in the boat by myself. And then you can come meet me back at the house later.
I don't mind coming along.
Oh, cool! Then let's start with Sakujiro's boat. We can chat along the way. Oh yeah! If it's fine with you, can I ask how you two first met?
Saved me from drowning this one time.
Wait, she actually did drown in the beginning of the game, and we had to fish her out. I just realized that. What? How was she drowning? She was probably trying to catch fish.
Envious of your
And then she got flustered when the fish like jumped out of water.
A person like you around is being definitely
That's crazy.
Why do you look so excited?
Because you said person and not floating child or mascot.
Okay, Paimon. Alrighty. Prepare a boat for Sakujiro.
Koichi, I'm here. How is the boat coming along?
Yeah, it's, all right, I guess. I was questioned, though. Wait.
Is that a flying fortress in the sky?
Talking about this in front of them?
Oh, don't worry. They're my friends. You can trust them. They came with me to check up on the boat.
Yeah, you could say we're all in the same boat here.
Pleasure to meet you.
I see. Sorry, I didn't mean to doubt you. I'm just being cautious. The boat is ready, but I'll have to be discreet moving it here.
Huh? Why is that?
Because of the Sokoku decree, the Tenrio Commission is really suspicious of any kind of seaborne vessel. Even the smallest ones, they'll stop and interrogate us, demanding to know what we plan on doing with it. It's a real nuisance.
Why don't you go tell them to shove it?
I understand. I'm sorry
That's
for
the
dragging
stupidest
you into
idea
this
ever.
mess.
You might catch Raiden's own personal
Don't be silly.
ultimate.
I'm actually happy you came to me for help. I've always come to you for fireworks, and again this time. So just consider this my way of saying thank you. Right, I'll go fetch the boat now. I should be back shortly.
Thank you. Oh, if it's on the way, you can always pick up your fireworks from my house. Everything was made in strict accordance with what was on the paper slip. You won't find the slightest thing wrong with them.
All right then. The fireworks show will be starting soon, won't it? You should make sure your new friends get to see it. It's an Inazuma tradition after all.
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, you know what? You should tell them about your past. About the first time you ordered fireworks for
All
your
right,
family.
aren't we under some sort of time crunch? I need you to get on, buddy.
It's a long story, actually. Where do I start?
Bruh.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm like, aren't we under some sort of time crunch, or like we're really under a short deadline?
Oh, right.
A short time frame.
Caught up in the conversation there.
Okay, well, I'll leave you to it for now and meet you back here later.
Yo, this drink is
Lucky you
actually
reminded me.
fire.
Otherwise, I would have ended up chatting the rest of the day away.
Put y'all on game. Celsius. This is the sparkling frozen berry edition. This tastes like freaking Sour Patch Kids. I really mess with it.
I've been so busy.
No, we're not
Fireworks
sponsored.
since
Celsius,
the past few
maybe
days.
one day. Let me stop.
Anyone
Nah, but for real,
me.
you know, Celsius. I got a case. You know, I'm really devoted. Yeah, I got a couple more of these in the tuck. You know, I've been drinking Celsius for as long as I can. For as long as I can even think of even being alive. Like, you know, I was a baby drinking Celsius. You know, I have grown up with the. All right. I lost the plot.
Of course, Pops is
Never again a sponsor.
because he can hardly hear anything, it's difficult to get an interesting reaction from him. And I'm doing it again, aren't I? Ugh. What I meant to say was, while Koichi is bringing the boat here, we should try to find some firework materials. I need to make fireworks not just for you guys, but for those kids and Sakajiro as well. We're missing a lot of materials.
If it's too much trouble, don't worry about us. I mean, we're
It'll
cool.
be fine. It's actually like this every year. There's always a bunch of extra orders to slot in here and there. When people want fireworks, it's always because they have something to commemorate. And if they miss the chance, they might never get another one. So, no matter how busy I am, I'm always happy to take their orders.
So, what you're trying to say is that you enjoy the work?
Oh, I do! I really do! Being born into a family of fireworks makers, I feel like since I was a kid, I've been obsessed with watching things go boom! And then seeing all the lights and colors and... But what I really wanted to say was, don't worry about me. It'll all be fine.
Oh, so that's what you meant.
Sorry. It's just that good conversation can be as fleeting as fireworks sometimes, you know? So, when I'm in the mood and I've got a lot to say, I just have to get all out there in one go and leave no regrets. Let's head to the city. I think I'll try my luck with some people that I know.
Okay.
Doesn't it hurt your voice talking all the time?
It can get uncomfortable, I guess, but what else would I be using my voice for?
Huh. You kind of have a point.
All right, look for firework materials in the city.
Ah, here we are.
Talk to Morihiko.
Hello, Morihiko. How's business these days?
Yoimiya, there you are. I thought you might show up. Ha, no need to beat around the bush. You're here for the fireworks materials, I assume. I put a batch aside just for you. It'll definitely be enough.
Huh? Really? How did you know?
Because a fireworks show is coming up. And that usually means you'll be running all over the place trying to get your hands on some last-minute material.
He's already knowing.
I've come to expect it now. There's always a few extras unaccounted for, eh?
Oh, I'm so sorry for bothering you every time.
Ah, come on now. You know I didn't mean it like that. I'd sooner have my business go under than turn down one of your requests. What about you two? Are you the ones needing some fireworks made?
Sorry for the trouble.
It's no trouble at all, my friend. Once when I had an argument with my son, Yoimiya was the one who came and calmed him down. I'm hopeless at communicating with him. If it wasn't for Yoimiya, who knows, he probably would have run away by now.
Nah, he was never gonna come to that. He's a sensitive kid and he cares a lot about your feelings. It's just, he doesn't know how to express it. Maybe if you turn that frown upside down once in a while,
this
he
is
might
the son
feel more
in.
at ease.
Yeah, I guess I'm probably
What is he
too
doing?
serious around him. Which is strange, because I don't think I'm anything like that when I'm talking with other people.
Don't worry about it. No one's perfect. If you have any more trouble in the future, just come to me. Even if it's not fireworks related, I'll happily oblige. Customers come first. Always.
All right then. Everyone's always saying what a good kid you are. Your father must be very proud of you. Go ahead and take the ore, by the way. It's on the house.
Oh, no you don't. That's out of the question.
Don't worry. Just take it as a token of my gratitude.
Okay, this has kind of been bugging me. Never mind.
Gratitude won't pay your bills, though.
I'm just not worried about it.
Don't do this to me. Can't we just play by normal business rules here?
I already said it's fine. Please, just take it.
Well, how about this then? I'll record this in my notebook, and we can consider it.
Why is Yoimiya's socks like so misaligned, bro? It's kind of bothering me.
There's no convincing.
Is that the
you,
style in
there?
Inazuma?
All right then.
Or that's
You
her
insist.
specific style, I'm guessing.
Pass on my regards to your dad. Tell him Morihiko wishes him health and happiness.
Will do. You look after yourself as well. Don't push yourself too hard. You don't want to make yourself ill again.
And does she have pants? All right.
We really like you, Yoimiya.
Yo, Inazuma. It's hilarious here. Fireworks are pretty important to Inazumans, huh?
Well, for one thing, if you want to commemorate something, naturally you're gonna want something loud, bright, and beautiful. But I think more importantly than that, everyone trusts us. If it wasn't for our customers, we wouldn't be able to stay in business. Anyway, we've got all the materials we need now, so that solves that problem. Next, we just need to go find someone to process them.
I want this session to be long, but it's limited by my headphones. I think I have about 15 to 20% left. It's at like the 1 mark right now, so I think we're gonna get some good progress though. I've already had a bunch of I got about like 2 to 3 hours of progress before like this session, so
Hajime, Mr. Aminoma,
should be alright in terms of progression.
Yoimiya,
I want to be at
if I'm not
Natlin
mistaken, you must be here
before
for some firework materials.
July. Before June.
Seems like everyone knows how busy Yoimiya gets leading up to the fireworks show.
I'm very sorry. Would you be able to wait for a while? I have quite a backlog of weapons orders right now.
You got quite a backlog happening on your hairline, brother.
No worry. Oh, wait, actually, yeah, that could be a problem. How about this? Do you need a hand? As long as we can get through your orders, you can help me process my ore, right?
That will depend on my master.
Yo, cut it off, gang.
Oh,
please.
Mind you, Mr. Aminoma? As you know, it's not long now until the Naganohara fireworks show starts. There's still a lot of fireworks left to make if I don't finish them on time.
Talkative is what I see, dear child. The essence of Amenoma art is patience and focus. When the mind is disturbed, it will show in the blade that is forged. If you badger Hajime like this, you will only succeed in disrupting his concentration.
But this is a special circumstance, surely. The Naganohara fireworks show is right around the corner.
So give me your ore, and I will process it for you.
Huh? Master, you mean you'll do the work personally?
What is he even hitting? He's just hitting the anvil.
Is that so?
He's not working on nothing. He's not working on that damn thing.
The only option.
Or never mind. I think that's a blade in the. He's not even hitting it though. He's not hitting that. He's hitting the anvil.
Thank you for helping out, Mr. Aminoma.
Bro's getting no work done.
You're quite welcome. The Naganohara fireworks.
And Aminoma is not even realizing this.
This I know well. In addition to this, I am indebted to Ryunosuke for all the business he has given me. But Yoimiya, you should plan things more carefully in the future. Do not rush everything at the last minute.
I'll try my best. In the future, I'll get some extra materials in to cover any unexpected changes of plan late in the day.
Though for you, dear child, no matter how much you prepare in advance, it may never be enough. Excuse me. I will be back shortly.
Aminoma.
Mr. Aminoma.
Aminoa.
Just look at the shape
Aminoa.
and size of these grains. It's
That is not his name. It's
I'm at a loss for words.
Aminoma. 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 There you go.
It's been a while since I've seen you take up your tools, but
Aminoma.
it looks like your craft hasn't degraded one bit.
Of course.
Thank you, Mr.
I have
Aminoa.
studied these
I
techniques
said it wrong
all
again.
my life.
Thank you, Mr. Aminoa.
They are impossible
Aminoma.
for me to forget.
Appreciate it, Aminoma.
So, have Amenoma Art and Naganohara Fireworks been working together for a long time already?
Back in the day, it was
I'm
my
just gonna say
master
Aminoma.
and Ryunosuke's father. The people may have changed from one generation to another, but the ingredients required to make fireworks have remained the same. Hajime, in the future, this will be up to you.
I know, I know.
Kyle Graham's got more hair than you,
Anyway,
bruh.
you're- Oh, remember to come and watch the fireworks. Okay, time to head off. Koichi probably isn't back just yet, but let's go wait for him.
Like, how does your grandfather or your master have more hair than you? How does that make any sense, Hajime? Head to the designated location to meet Koichi.
Just as I thought, he isn't back yet. But not to worry, because actually, I've been hoping for a chance to have a nice long chat with you all day.
What have you?
Sorry for dragging you with me
What the hell
everywhere.
is that?
Everyone's been so good to me, though. It's all gone really smoothly.
Feels like Paimon has barely spoken a word this whole trip.
You seem to get along well with
I
everyone.
felt like I was neglecting you guys, so I wanted to find an opportunity to catch up. When we first met, I was in a hurry. We didn't have a chance to sit down and have a proper chat. You guys are travelers, right? So, where else did you go before coming to Inazuma?
Well, which place was I think Mondstadt might be like my nostalgic favorite because it's where the journey started, bro. Like, it's where everything started. Like knowing who the Fatui were, knowing the Harbingers. It's where it's where Buddy got packed up, got his gnosis took. You know what? Maybe I don't have too many good memories. Let's do Leeway. Leeway, the nation of contracts.
I haven't been to Liyue before, but from what I've heard from Miss Beto, it sounds like a really interesting place.
It is. Its Archon is not an Archon anymore, or he's not an active Archon.
Right? Didn't their Archon leave all of a sudden?
He's actually having tea right now. He's being a lazy bum, but you know,
A lot of
don't tell him I
crazy
said
things
that.
went down as a result. Luckily, everyone worked together to stave off a huge disaster that could have wiped out the whole city.
I know he's sneezing up a storm because we talking mad about him.
Well, that's good to hear. I gotta say, it's pretty remarkable that the citizens managed to step up and keep things going even after their Archon left. I mean,
You're very
I sure
self-sufficient.
can't imagine Inazuma without the Shogun.
I can, because she might not be in power for too long, Yoimiya. I'm just letting you know.
My friend once said to me that only people with a strong will and a clear purpose decide to go traveling. Maybe it's to see a certain view or to fulfill a certain wish. So, what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma?
I would say the sister, but you know. It's not about her. You know, it's about the journey. So I guess we're here to really track down an enemy god.
And to find a lost family member, too.
You were separated from your family because of a god? Oh,
Yeah.
that must be really tough.
Pretty hopeless. I'm slowly learning to cope. Yeah, with all the bull you've been doing.
I get it. If that's how it is, then that's how it is.
You coping real
You know,
well,
I was going to ask if
Mr.
you guys
Traveler.
wanted to stay here in Inazuma.
Mr. Ether.
Unlike the outside world, what Inazuma seeks is eternity. In other words, a state of tranquility where very little ever changes. The advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma's a great place to come and rest.
This makes me want to play Breath of the Wild, man. Oh, so many games in the list.
Getting weary. And if you keep pressing on in that state, you might start to lose sight of the things that made you want to start your journey in the first place.
That's a fact, and that's why I was harping on us finding our sister. But you know, she's okay.
Sometimes. That's also just how it is.
When you're exhausted, everything becomes an uphill struggle. Even trying to have fun. You won't be able to enjoy yourself if you're too tired. An adventure friend of mine once told me that if you're too focused on reaching the end of the race, you'll miss a lot of opportunities and precious moments to be had along the way.
I'll bear that in mind.
Don't worry though, I'm sure I can think of some way to get you feeling relaxed and happy. And you're here now, so even if you're gonna leave eventually, I want to make sure you at least leave with fond memories. Who knows? Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home.
I'll add it to my list of candidates.
I already have an idea of the color and type of fireworks I want to give you guys. I'll keep it a secret for now, though.
Yoimiya, I'm back. Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head over to the boat. Or, did you want to keep chatting a little longer?
We just finished, as it happens.
Okay, good. Let's go then. Just act naturally, though. We don't want to raise any suspicion.
We're definitely gonna raise suspicion.
If it can withstand the storms out on the ocean, it must be super sturdy, right?
Absolutely. Rest assured that the quality is guaranteed.
Till an asteroid starts halting from the sky, or starts barreling from the sky. Go and confirm the ship's condition.
That's way too small.
Smaller is better. It's very fine-tuned. I mean, it's very sturdy.
Can't be helped, I'm afraid. This is the biggest and sturdiest boat that I can provide. It's built from the finest Inazuman timber. Still, I'll be the first to admit that if he's planning to ride this into the storm, it's going to be exceedingly dangerous.
I'm also hoping Sakajiro won't have to use it. It's just there as a last resort. I gotta say though, Koichi, it feels like your craft has improved once again.
I'm not the one you should be praising. It's all thanks to the guys who kindly pitched in.
I'm assuming this is the storm that they're referring to.
To avoid detection, we each worked on our own materials separately, then assembled them secretly in the night.
Okay.
This is the largest we could afford to build. Any bigger and there's no way it would pass the Tenrio Commission's inspection.
Let's store the boat here for now then. I'll fill Sakajiro in when I get back. He'll need to make some preparations before setting sail.
Uh-oh. Paimon feels really worried all of a sudden. Doesn't helping Sakajiro make you a collaborator in the eyes of the Tenrio Commission?
It does. That's why we gotta be low-key about it.
Maybe it does, but I knew what I was getting into from the moment I agreed to help him.
Gotta keep this ish on the low. The lowest of
My family has pretty
lows.
good connections with the Yashiro Commission. We work very closely with them. And whenever there's a national event of any sort, the other two commissions come to us too. As long as I'm polite and respectful and don't cause a fuss, they won't look to cause trouble for me either. And anyway, to your point about collaboration, you've been helping out too, right?
That's true. This was all a collaborative effort. Wait. Oh no!
Well, the difference is I have copious amounts of characters that I can destroy the world with, so I don't have too much trouble with the law. Do we have to be the bad guys in Inazuma as well?
Ah, so you're seasoned crooks already, eh? Don't know what I was worried about then. Anyway, thanks for everything, Koichi. And your fireworks are ready, so just go pick them up from my house whenever you want. While you're there, you can get my pops to settle the boat construction fees.
Yo, I might have switched back to Diluc.
Don't worry about paying.
It's been a minute since I played with him.
Third sis would be sure to scold me if she found out I'd taken Mora from the Naganoharas.
Who's third sis? Oh, let me explain this one. It's a story my pops told me. There used to be a thriving merchants guild in Inazuma. It got really prosperous. At one point, there were a dozen or so kids born around the same time to the families of the guild. They all grew up together, each of them learning their respective family's business. They were a tightly knit group of friends. But eventually, they all grew up and decided they each wanted to go into business themselves. It was inevitable that business would send them all to different corners of the world, and that they'd have far less opportunity to see each other in the future.
That's right. Just before we went our separate ways, the eldest of the group suggested that we should all go watch some fireworks together one last time.
They were all very ambitious types, and each had their own knack for doing business. One by one, they left, until Koichi was the only one of them remaining in Inazuma. After that, he hardly saw them. But whenever one of them did come back to visit, fireworks would always be involved.
Yeah, no matter how close you and your friends are, there's always going to be some distance after being separated for a long time. But as soon as the fireworks lit up the sky, it'd instantly take us right back to our childhood, and we'd be chatting away like in the old days. To us, those memories are eternal.
Oh, so this is what you meant when you were talking about commemorating things.
Yep, that's exactly right. That's why I can't let people down when they're counting on me for their fireworks. Anyway, I need to go update Sakujiro. See you, Koichi. Thanks again for your help.
Yeah, I should get out of here too. I don't want to get caught red-handed.
But that, yo.
Story time.
I hope I'm not putting too many high hopes on OLED though, but I'm really excited.
They always mention how they used to play with me when I was a kid, or held me once as a baby, or something. But there are so many of them in that friendship group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway. So I never have a clue who they are. One time, he shows up with another one of his friends, and the friend asks me if I remembered him.
I hate when people do that.
Yes, I do. You held me once when
I hate when people do that. Golly,
She
bro.
just bursts out laughing and says, "Actually, this is one of his carpenter friends. Turns out he's a lot younger than he looks. Just a few years older than me."
Like,
I
bro,
went bright red and
how am I
must
supposed to
apologize
remember?
like a million times. It was so embarrassing.
I have too many stories of that happening. Do you remember me? Like, what?
The boat is ready and waiting. I'll mark the location for you on the map. Before you leave, I recommend that you pack some food and water. You can never be too prepared.
After how much effort it took to get back in, it's hard to convince myself to leave again. Especially when I'll be going up against the stormy ocean on a tiny little boat. My prospects don't look great.
Well, they won't look much better if you get caught by the Tenrio Commission. I'm afraid that sooner or later they are going to find you here. Time is starting to run out.
I'm sorry. I'll make sure to get out of here before they come. I promise I won't cause you and your family any more trouble.
I didn't mean it like that. If we ever ran into any problems, I'm sure I'd figure something out. But if the Tenrio Commission does catch up to you, then make a run for the boat.
Okay, I won't let them catch me. But...
He gonna get caught.
No, I guess this whole trip was a waste in the end.
Why did you want to come back to Inazuma anyway? Is there something you wanted to do?
He gonna get caught.
I didn't used to like this place at all. That's why I left. But looking back on things now, I was really just running away from my responsibilities. Once I started to realize that, I got restless. I couldn't stop thinking about the people and the things I'd left behind. So forget it. What does it matter now? It's too late anyway. I originally wanted to make up for all my regrets, but instead, I found myself in the situation I'm in now.
What a pity.
Talk to us about it. Maybe we could...
If only there was no Sakoku decree, huh?
Why did she say that so damn fast?
Anyway,
You good?
don't worry. We're not going to bother you about it. We'll keep trying to buy you as much time as possible until you reach your final decision.
If only there wasn't no Sakoku degree.
The Tenrio Commission. If only they weren't so overzealous, there might be a way.
Did she say that reflexively or something?
Oh, that's right. That elderly couple, old customers of ours. Their son's in the Tenrio Commission, isn't he? Yeah, quite high up as well. That's it. I'll go talk to them. Maybe they can do something.
Are you sure they won't just report me instead?
Oh, don't worry about that. They're really nice people. I know them well. They won't cause us any issues. All right. You should get back indoors, Sakujiro. We'll be back in no time at all. Okay, let's go. Time waits for no one. Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those materials? There's so many orders to finish.
I think we need to delegate tasks. I will go I'll talk to the higher up people. You finish the fireworks.
Pops? No, never mind.
Yeah, you can't hear that. Yeah.
I'll write him a note telling him to sort out the fireworks.
Yoimiya swiftly finished. Why does that black screen go fast? You know what? Y'all can read that, I guess, if you pause the video.
Because what he needs isn't an answer. Just time.
What's up, Nishiguchi? I didn't even mean to hit you. You just looking at the horizons? All of my life savings are gone. Are you here to draw amusement from my pitiful life? What happened? Listen to me. How could such a thing happen? I was robbed of all I had. Curse those thieves. Now I feel like I'm cursing at myself too. Wait, this doesn't have anything to do with me, does it? Anyway, the name of the Electro Archon in heaven. I know I was wrong, but these were the wealth that I stole. No, I earned from all over. Why are you looking at me like that? Steal? Huh? Did I say that word? What are you doing? Wait, please, put your sword away. I'll tell you everything I know. Oh, I'll be honest. I was indeed a thief once, but just when I was about to quit my job, all my savings were stolen. This is probably what I deserve, but if someone can help me retrieve my money, I'll be a good person and atone for the rest of my life. Should I ask Baton Sago Detective Agency for help? A thief visiting a detective agency? Desperate times call for desperate measures. Maybe they'll help me. Anyway, the people from the Baton Sango Detective Agency are far more competent than those useless pieces of garbage at the police station. You can ask them for help if you need anything. I've heard that the president of the agency is very talented. She might be able to help me retrieve my wealth. But I don't think I have any money to pay for the commission. Ugh. That was a nothing burger. I don't even know what that man was chatting about, but I don't know. It was very interesting. Visit the old couple to ask for their help. Oh, I remember them. I remember.
If it isn't Yoimiya. Come on in, dear. Come and take a seat. Are these two your friends?
Yes, they're travelers from afar. Outsiders have a very difficult time getting into Inazuma nowadays.
Indeed, these are unprecedented times. But seeing as they came all this way, we locals should give them a warm welcome.
Dude, haven't we seen them before? Oh my gosh, that kid again. He's the one thing that I remember. Look at this man trying to get screen time.
Oh, thank you, dear. Your family is so good to us every year. First your father, and now you. I wonder if I'll still be around
I'm glad
to
he's
see
gone.
the next hair of Naganahara fireworks.
Of course you will. You're both in great health. Don't say things like that. It's bad luck.
We aren't as young as we once were, though. The body knows it. It used to be that I could spend all day working the land, carrying water back and forth. But now, even a moment of light work leaves me with all sorts of aches and pains. I wanted to do some weeding yesterday, but as soon as I bent down to get started, I suddenly felt that if I went any further, I wouldn't be able to get back up again.
Yeah.
No worries. Say no more. We'll handle it.
Oh my god, that's such a scary feeling, bro. You go halfway, you're like, oh, I might be cooked.
No.
I wonder if anybody is committed to that.
Work when you're a guest in our home. I'll just go fetch the tea and some snacks, and then we'll continue our conversation.
It's fine. It's not like it's the first time I've helped you with chores. I just haven't had much time recently with the fireworks show coming up. But once that's out of the way, I'll be sure to come by more often.
It's no trouble, really. We don't mind helping.
Oh, you're such good kids. As for mine, he's all grown up now.
Ma'am, you know
Hasn't found anyone yet.
Ma'am,
And he doesn't visit very often.
ma'am, you know I'm like 500.
If you're quite sure it's no trouble, then I have some pickled radish here. Would you mind delivering it to Satoru on the other side of the village?
Sure. It won't take us a moment. The old folks aren't very mobile, so come on, let's help them out.
Bro, look at this kid trying
Grow the
to...
weeds first, and then deliver the pickled radish.
You know what? I'm about to go press that kid. Hey! No, don't you start running. No, don't you... No. What's up with you? The village is real dangerous, big bro. Is there anything I can... Or is there anything I, Konda Takaro, can do for you? Bro, what kind of dangers lie within this village? Since you bothered to ask with such sincerity, allow me to fill you in on the horrors of this place. The village is filled with mysterious incidents and dangers. For instance, my grandfather would never let me near that dry wall. However, I know that the treasure whirlpool lies within that well. Greedy treasure hunters would get sucked into the huge, horrifying whirlpool at the bottom end of the well and become trapped by the monsters inside. Wow, that's really spooky. Scared you silly, eh? Well, you don't seem ready yet. I mean, look at me. I can fully take care of myself. Someday, I'm going to become a reliable person like Ryuji. That way, I'll be able to protect you and everyone in the village. You mentioned Ryuji? Ryuji's a hero who once saved my life. He's helping to keep the peace in Izuma. Damn, fuck. In Inazuma as part of the Manban Sampu something or other. Once, when I got stuck on the cliff while running around outside, Ryuji dropped down from the skies and saved me. I want to become a great hero just like Ryuji. That way I can help my dad, who's in the army, to fight up all the bad guys in the rebellion. All right, buddy, this isn't your show, all right, man. This is Genshin Impact, all right. Well, speaking of this isn't my show either, or my series. This is Genshin Impact. Who's Genshin? Genshin's the final boss or something. All right, so we're gonna help them clean. I'm assuming we're just using our weapon. There you go. Use some ice. You know what I'm saying? You use some Qs, maybe some fire. I'm gonna try not to burn y'all stuff down. I'm causing chaos. Give the pickled radish to Satoru.
Let's go see him. Hey, Satoru. How have you been? Keeping well?
Yeah, same as usual. Not much has changed. You're looking full of life, as always.
All thanks to the support of our loyal customers. The family business just keeps getting better and better. We sold some fireworks to Liyue a while back, and word is they were a real hit. So it looks like we'll be getting more business from over there in the future.
That must mean a lot more work for you, though. Are you sure you and Mr. Ryunosuke can manage? If it gets too much, don't forget, you can always ask me for help.
We should be fine. I think we can cope. Oh, yeah. This is some pickled radish from Mrs. Imatani.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. I never used to be a fan of pickled radish, would you believe? But then I tried some of Mrs. Imatani's homemade stuff, and I couldn't get enough of it. It's a family staple now.
His voice is interesting. I don't think I've heard anybody with that accent.
How's everyone doing?
They're doing well. We have the occasional heated argument, but I guess that's every family ever.
Mm-hmm.
Being close to family is better than never getting to see them, even if it does mean putting up with some conflict. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Imatani seem to have a great relationship, but still, they must get lonely with their child never visiting.
Huh, they didn't seem that way to me. I think they're just used to it. You make a good point, though. I should drop by more often in the future. That way, they won't get so bored.
Oh, I'm sure they'd love that, as would all of us in Konda Village. You're always welcome here.
Do I recognize his voice?
Thank you. Now that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakujiro.
That was quick. Ah, young people are so handy.
Younger people have bundles of energy, and older people have a wealth of wisdom. Each have their strengths.
Facts.
Speaking of youth, do you know what? It's been 50 years this year.
Oh, so it has. Goodness, how the time flies. You barely notice as the years go by, but then suddenly 50 years have passed.
Damn, W married. Okay, okay.
Since what? Some important day?
Well, if you must know, it was 50 years ago, back in the days when this young lady was—
Damn, Imatani!
Trying to impress them.
Okay!
We both know you were the one who was hopelessly smitten and desperately trying to win my affection.
Damn, Imatani, okay. W marriage.
50 years ago,
We love that over here. We love that over here. Long, committed relationships.
We've been together ever since.
Damn, congratulations to both of y'all.
I was still a little uncertain. I wasn't sure what I was doing when I walked into the Naganahara's shop and ordered my firework.
Yo, I mess with that. I mess with that heavy.
Even as it was rising up into the sky, I still had no clue what I was going to say. But then it exploded, the sky lit up. I looked back at her and saw her eyes twinkling in the light of the fireworks.
Okay, he had that anime
Before
moment.
I knew what was happening, apparently, I'd already said it. And, well, she'd said yes.
Wow. Holy shit. Okay.
50 years.
50 years.
In some ways, it's a long time. In others, it's no time at all. Really, it's just a number. But 50 years of being together, now that is something worth commemorating.
Facts. Facts.
I had no idea it was your 50th anniversary.
God, that is dope.
If I'd known, I would have made some extra fancy fireworks just for you.
Oh no, it's quite all right. We always set off the same firework every year. It wouldn't be the same without it.
That's beautiful.
Seeing that firework go off takes us right back to those days. Even at this age, we still look back with not a single regret.
Aw, what a great relationship they have.
That shit makes me happy.
Enough about us, though. Yoimiya, aren't you busy with the fireworks show coming up? Was there something you needed to discuss?
Yeah, it's a difficult thing to talk about, but here goes.
Yoimiya tells the Inatanis about Sakujiro.
So he came back.
Huh? You know him?
Oh, is that their son?
He was our boys' best friend when they were young. They were inseparable. They grew up together, shared everything with each other, and went everywhere together. But one day, they had a terrible argument.
Sakujiro seemed to feel that Inazuma was too peaceful.
Huh?
And wanted to see what the outside world was like.
I think it was mad there was no conflict. What the heck?
But our Keisuke
Yo,
took
is it
after his
raining?
father and mother. He felt that there was nothing wrong at all with being peaceful.
Oh yeah, it's raining.
You know what children are like. and they get terribly worked up about these sorts of things. In the end, Sakujiro stormed off, and that was that.
I see.
Keisuke said nothing to me or my wife about the fight. We could sense that he was very hurt by it, but he didn't want to talk with us about how he was really feeling. Eventually, whether out of pent-up anger or for some other reason, he joined the Tenrio Commission. He rarely comes home anymore.
If it was anything else, I could talk to Keisuke, and I'm sure he'd be willing to help.
Bro was mad because there was peace. It's insane to me.
But since it's Sakujiro, I don't feel there's any way we can get involved.
What a strange coincidence. Who'd have thought?
I understand now. When I asked Sakujiro why he came back, he just said because of past mistakes and wasn't willing to elaborate. Now I finally understand why he can't decide what to do.
Two best buddies in childhood. One grows up to join the Tenrio Commission, the other grows up to join the Tenrio Commission's most wanted list.
I guess in some way this is fate.
Well, no worries. If that's the case, then never mind. We can find some other way to help Sakujiro. There's no need to make things difficult for you. This sounds like something for Sakujiro and Keisuke to resolve between themselves.
Yes. It'd be so nice if they could go back to the way things were.
I think after all these years, they ought to let go of their grudges.
Well, can't say we didn't try.
Yoimiya, something bad's happened. Some people...
Huh? Why?
Whoa!
No.
How?
Pops, are you alright? They didn't do anything to you, did they?
I told them the show was starting
Now,
soon.
now you can hear it perfectly.
So they shouldn't go in because it's a fire hazard.
No.
But they didn't listen. It seemed like they knew Sakujiro...
Nigga, who snitched?
Luckily, Sakujiro heard them coming in time and managed to escape.
He's going to the boat!
The Tenrio Commission wasn't able to capture him.
No. Did he even get food?
Sakujiro had enough time to make his mind up. Pops, did you see where he went?
Nigga went to the boat.
The Tenrio Commission will definitely be chasing after him. Good point. Names. Reading names. Suddenly showing up like this. Surely it must be Keisuke's doing. The Commission wouldn't normally cause this big of a fuss over a stowaway.
Sorry, my ears are no good. And I didn't get a good look at them either. If you're wondering which way they went, they left the city. I wish I'd caught their names. But I didn't hear a thing.
As it happens, I did.
Who the hell are you?
I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump into them on the way over. I think their leader's name was Keisuke.
Oh my, yeah, that nigga Keisuke always want issues, bruh. Damn.
If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, those two running into each other won't solve anything. And even worse...
How did Keisuke even know he was there?
Sakujiro. We can't let that happen. Come with me. Let's track them down.
Keisuke's a custer. Like, how did this man always want some issues, bro? I know we had our differences. We're adults now.
Hi, Yoimiya. Are the weapons to scare away the great Mujina yokai ready yet?
Oh, Mr. Ryunosuke is making them right now. You can go collect them from my house later.
Aren't you gonna play with us, Yoimiya?
Hell no.
I'm sorry.
Go home.
I'll be back later on. But I'll bring you guys some candy next time. The extra sweet candy, the one you guys love.
Yay! We're gonna get candy! Woohoo! Candy! Whoa!
Also, I wanted to ask you guys something. Did you see a bunch of scary-looking men come by here at all?
Yep, we did. It looked like they were chasing someone.
Oh my god.
Are they trying to catch a monster too?
No, don't worry. It's all just a big misunderstanding. Be good kids and stay out of trouble.
But we have to go rush after him.
Best behavior, especially for you, Yoimiya.
Oh my god. Alright, y'all. Get on the motorcycle. We out. Oh my god, I got 7 seconds.
Sakujiro still hasn't mind. I guess I'll have to step. Look, there are people from the Tenrio Commission over there.
We gotta fight him. We gotta fight. Hey, Keisuke! Hey!
Sorry, official business. I can't let you pass.
Man, get the freak out the way. Can't stop me.
Right? We need to talk to them about something.
Didn't you hear me? You're not getting past.
Oh yeah, that's what.
Ugh, what a nuisance. Well,
Oh
you
yeah.
only got yourself to blame.
Oh yeah. Oh y'all cooked. It's been a minute since we had that. Hey man. Y'all not ready for this, bruh. Y'all not ready for this. I'm sorry. Sorry, bro. Y'all don't want it, bro. Y'all don't want it, bro. Please stop. You're only hurting yourself. Oh my! Oh, that's a cool ultimate, bruh. Let me drop a nuke on him. Hit the freak down, bro. How are you still even alive? Oh god. Oh you getting cooked.
Rise with the sun.
Yeah, bro. Sit the freak down. You're not about that life.
How dare you impede the work of the Tenrio Commission? You will be punished for your actions.
Yeah, not if you don't make it out here alive.
There is nowhere you can escape justice. Not even at the edges of the world.
Little.
Look at that. The one with the loudest mouth had the fastest feet. We can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead.
Proceed deeper within to find. Oh no, they're at the boat. Is that Keisuke? It's an anime scene or something, bro. What the hell?
Your skills with the sword have stagnated, Sakujiro.
Oh, he called you trash.
You should have known that you stood no chance against me in a duel.
I never imagined I'd fall into your hands. If this is to be my fate, I accept it. I have nothing else to say.
Damn.
But your return says that you finally came around to my point of view.
Whatever you say.
You will return with me to the Tenrio Commission to await your sentencing.
Damn, you throwing your mans in prison, potentially death? That's crazy. Was he really your mans to begin with?
The one who made this boat will also be punished.
I think I just killed like. Never mind.
It doesn't have to end like this. Don't you have anything else to say to one another?
Hey, I know you. You're Naganahara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get involved in other people's business, but stay out of this. It does not concern you.
Dirty ass fingernails.
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is the past.
And why did you risk life and limb to get yourself back into Inazuma? And why were you so reluctant to leave after you got here? I'll tell you why. This is why. This is the chance you've been waiting for. To talk everything through.
I have nothing to say to him.
I'm about to say his thick-headed ass skull.
He's a criminal. I work for the Tenrio Commission. There was never any room for discussion. Out of respect for the friendship we once had, I gave him a chance to fight for his freedom. But his skills with the sword are as disappointing now as they ever were.
Damn.
What are you talking about? And just who do you think you're kidding? You left all your subordinates back there to guard the road, making sure no one else followed you here. Seems to me like you were hoping for a chance to talk.
Well, I got a feeling that person right there is finna snitch.
I can see it in your faces.
I'm already knowing.
You both have so much to say, and you're just gonna choose to keep it all inside?
Don't flatter yourself. What would you know?
Yoimiya, leave it. It was just my wishful thinking.
No, I won't leave it. I will not stand by and watch when you haven't even done anything. Keisuke, you seem to like settling things with a duel, so let's do it your way.
Ooh.
I challenge you to a duel.
Oh shit.
If I win, then you need to say everything that's in your heart.
You guys see
No
that
more
soundtrack?
Feelings. And the same goes for you,
We
Sakura.
instigated.
If I win, you will tell Keisuke exactly why you came back, no matter what the consequences are. If you don't say anything now, you may never have another chance.
And if you lose?
Nigga, we not losing.
Then I'll admit to
I'm
collaborating
about to
with
put
Sakura
all my 5
and
stars
accept
on
the
one
Tenrio Commission's
team.
punishment.
The look.
Yoimiya.
I accept. Let's settle this with a duel.
Sir, we're here to back you up.
Buddy.
Becca, duels are supposed to be one-on-one.
You know what? I'm gonna limit myself just to Yoimiya, just to make it a little easier. Oh my, he's getting melted. Yeah, there's no reason to limit myself. These guys suck. I thought it was gonna be too easy, but it literally already is too easy, bro. It literally already is too easy, man. Look, bro. You guys actually suck. It's crazy. Come closer so I can drop a nuke on y'all. Just come closer. Come closer.
Suck.
Is he pointing at? Man, if you yo, who does he think he is pointing at me?
They are too strong. We need more men.
Stand down.
What?
I thought I told you to stay away. Now stand down.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Yeah, bitch. Back to your post.
Young lady, you are just as obstinate as Sakujiro was back then. Why were you so convinced that we had things to say to each other?
Because Sakujiro may not have told me about you when he came back, but he did order a firework from me. Then your parents told me about what happened between you when you were younger. Once I'd heard the story, I realized that the firework meant something special to you both. And that's why I simply refuse to believe that you have nothing to say to each other. Nobody sets off a firework to feel lonely, do they?
The reason I came back is that I felt lost. It wasn't that I'd changed my mind, I just felt that what I'd done in the past was to try to escape from reality. I saw the freedom of Mondstadt, the contracts of Liyue, the wisdom of Sumeru, and the justice of Fontaine. It all left a deep impression on me. I was glad that I'd left Inazuma, but then I happened to hear about the Sakoku decree. I was an escapee, and I was proud of that. What I should have tried to do is take the good things from the outside world and bring them back home.
So that's why you came back? Out of your naive hope of changing the way things are here?
No, I let go of all those delusions of grandeur. I just felt that I never should have run away like that. After all, you never ran away.
Huh?
I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy for me. But I just had to come back and visit. It was like fate was calling me, and I couldn't ignore it any longer.
Life isn't easy for anyone.
That's a fact.
I truly worship the RAIDEN Shogun. Her ideas were my personal creed, and I desired nothing more than to see her will done. But now, my role is to punish violators of the Sakoku decree and confiscate people's visions. It's not what I signed up for when I joined the Tenrio Commission. I do wonder, am I really doing the right thing?
Hell no.
The boat is yours.
Huh?
I couldn't make you stay in Inazuma, but that doesn't mean I want to keep you here by force.
What will you say to the higher-ups?
Don't worry about that. I'll handle it.
You finna get his head chopped off.
If you want to come back, I hear the process of returning to Inazuma from the outside world is long and complicated, but it can be done. I will lend you my help, but until then, you'll have to wait. And don't kick the bucket on the way out.
Don't worry, Keisuke. I won't.
Damn, Keisuke and Sakujiro.
Any chance we can watch the fireworks together?
Damn, they done solved conflicts and okay.
Maybe next time.
Damn, Sakujiro boasts a part in inscrutable silence.
I'll be demoted for sure.
Hell yeah.
It's not like me to give in to childish sentiment like this. I can't explain why I went through with it.
That boat.
It's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. I asked Yoshitaka and the others to transport it here, citing the temporary contraband storage clause. Forcing Sakujiro to this spot was also something I had planned all along. It's just like you said, Yoimiya. Even though I hadn't fully made up my mind, my actions betrayed my intent.
But I think you did the right thing. And look, now you've managed to resolve the grievance in your heart by talking about it.
Oh shoot, is that a storm in the back? Let me stop. We're never gonna see these people again.
I understand now. Thank you.
Yo.
I didn't know you were quite so perceptive. You saw.
Did I just hear a lightning storm? That's
only
terrible.
Because I know your parents so well. They're both really nice people, so I didn't think the apple would fall too far from the tree.
I had heard there was a new Naganohara running things these days. Little loud and reckless, maybe, but you live up to the family name. By the way, Naganohara fireworks can reproduce the firework that the two of us set off back then, right? Would you be able to make one for me?
Sorry, no can do. Without the slipper reference, I can't make the same one again. And I'm afraid Sakujiro is the one with the slip.
Ah, I see. Never mind then.
Don't get too down just yet, though. I mentioned that Sakujiro ordered a firework from me, didn't I? I can't make another one, but I'm guessing Sakujiro probably won't be needing his anymore. It'd be a shame for it to go to waste, so I'll make an exception and let you set it off instead.
Thank you very much.
No worries. And don't miss out on the start of the fireworks show.
Imanatani Keisuke leaves.
The way you took command of that whole situation was amazing!
What can I say? I like to talk. I'm a strong believer in the power of words. If you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there. If you just keep staring at it without doing anything, eventually you'll watch every last opportunity to resolve it slip away before your eyes. Sakujiro and Keisuke can't turn back the clock in their relationship, but that's no reason to live with remorse. Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect place to watch the fireworks. My pops will set off the firework that I wanted to give to you.
Let's do it. Go to a place to watch the fireworks show. Yeah, like the soundtrack, it just really makes me want to play a Zelda game, man. Oh man, the vast world of those Zelda games is something to marvel. Oh, I thought wait! Oh no, he's gonna see the firework. Yo, I'm thinking the worst. Yo, I'm thinking he gonna get hit by a lightning or something. Is he gonna get hit by the remnants of the firework? Let me stop. I was so negative when it realistically, he could get hit by one of the remnants and be cooked. But this is a video game, so. Damn.
So Yoimiya, these fireworks, what do they mean to you? Yoimiya?
She's in a trance. You know, she's capturing the essence of the fireworks show. She's in her own world.
That was amazing. It was so beautiful I could weep. I didn't actually cry though, right? I just feel a bit misty-eyed.
It was very pretty.
Oh, remember that big one that went up first? The gold one? That's the one I had Pops make for you.
Oh, Paimon saw it! It was one of the best ones! They won't forget that anytime soon!
That's what I wanted to hear. I was hoping it would leave a deep impression on you guys. No matter where your journey takes you, and no matter what hardships might lie ahead, I hope you'll always be able to look back fondly on the fireworks you saw tonight. I believe that as time goes by, this firework will only grow brighter and more beautiful in your heart. Oh, and also, you're technically my customers now. Here, this is your paper slip. If you ever want to see that golden firework again, just come and see me.
Thank you for your kindness.
You know, Yoimiya, you seemed to turn into a completely different person during the fireworks.
She was encapsulated.
You were so quiet.
Encapsulated? Encapsulated? Encapsulated. One or the other.
Oh, I can hear you. I just have a habit of being silent while I'm watching fireworks. Quietly watching something you made with your own hands rise into the sky feels like a sacred ceremony to me. You asked me what fireworks mean to me, right?
Yep. Well, for Koichi, who built the boat for us, and his friend, Third Sis, fireworks commemorate friendship. For Keisuke's parents, they commemorate marriage. And for Keisuke and Sakajiro, they were commemorating...
Unwavering beliefs, right?
Oh yeah, right, beliefs!
As for me, to be honest, even though I've thought about it countless times, but
seriously?
My bad.
To be honest, even though I've thought about it countless times before, I still haven't found an answer.
Seriously? Huh. Paimon was expecting something deep and philosophical.
Well, no one's ever asked me this before, so I've never really settled on an answer. It was by chance that I happened to be born into the Naganohara family, so it was by chance that I ended up learning this craft from my pops. It's also by chance that I've met so many people, learned so many things, and discovered that people associate watching fireworks with the things that are most precious to them. Fireworks that disappear in a flash of light are probably the furthest thing away from the eternity that our Shogun desires. But people's feelings don't just disappear, and it's those feelings that give fireworks their purpose. If nobody wanted to watch fireworks, then they wouldn't exist.
It's another kind of eternity.
Also, consider this. You have to have the Naganoharas because so many people are emotionally invested in the existence of fireworks. If we didn't exist, their wishes would go unfulfilled, wouldn't they? You know, I don't really think about complicated things like this very often, but I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
That's dope. And with that, we can finally... I thought that was a whole different side quest. I was about to cry. Listen, now. You know... Now, we can continue the quest.
So strange. It's never this quiet here. Toma's playing his ventriloquist game again. Huh? Toma? Toma?
Somebody's walking up on us.
Hey, you can come out now. Paimon's seen you already. Huh? Not a peep. So where the heck is he then?
What's up, Taramaru?
What's got Taromaru so worked up today? He's always such a good boy.
Hello. Have either of you seen Toma?
Oh shoot, Toma done got kidnapped.
No, we thought he'd be with you. Why? Has something happened?
Then it's as I feared. On the way here, I heard that Toma had been taken away by the Tenrio Commission.
Why?
I wasn't certain whether it was true, so I came right here. The fact that he hasn't arrived here as we arranged suggests that it is true. The RAIDEN Shogun is holding a vision hunt ceremony at the statue of the omnipresent god today to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree. And the 100th vision bearer in question, the one who will have their vision seized, I fear, is Toma.
Oh, we can't let that happen.
Wait a second. So the ceremony that Toma said the Tenrio Commission were busy preparing for, that was this vision hunt ceremony? And he was the target all along?
Toma's not the type of person that would get caught though.
I believe so.
If he
the
didn't
Shogun
want
and the
to.
Tenrio Commission see the ceremony as a milestone. With the 100th vision, they wish to mark the success of the vision hunt decree to date. This cannot happen. I must go and rescue him.
Alright, let's go then. Let's go then.
Like it or not, you represent the whole Yashiro Commission. So
Right,
if
can
you
go.
and pull a stunt like that,
I'm powerful enough.
declaring you and the Raiden Shogun are enemies now,
Listen,
right?
even if I have to fight the Shogun this episode, she getting cooked.
And by doing it so publicly,
If I gotta fight, maybe I might not fight Raiden. I'm definitely gonna fight Kanjo or Kujo,
There is no other option.
her
I
general.
must act with haste. The ceremony is about to begin. I will not abandon Toma like this. He is my friend. To think that not long ago we were all eating.
Let's save him then. I'm locked in. I'm locked in.
Okay, I'll wait here for your return.
Yep.
Don't worry, Ayaka. A friend's life is on the line. We ain't about to mess this up.
Mm-hmm.
Please be careful.
I will. Don't worry about me. You know I got 5 stars. Yo, am I about to see Shogun though? Because obviously she would be the one presenting the 100th vision to everybody. Either Shogun or Kujo or Kanjo. The Shogun! Wait, you know, I actually take back me fighting her. I don't think I'm that powerful yet. I haven't fought an Archon yet. Yeah, maybe I'm not ready for that. But hey, okay, we begin in the mix regardless. Listen, I'm not mad at it. What's up, Shogun? What's up with you? Yeah. Get up out of here, Toma. Take the vision, Toma.
Capable of using elemental energy without a vision.
Bitch, is she walking on air?
An exception, it appears. Exceptions, the enemy of eternity.
I'm not trying to. I actually don't want the smoke, Miss Shogun. Okay, never mind. I think I got a dual blade still. I'm not ready for the smoke. What is that? Man, this ain't Soul Eater.
You will be inlaid upon this statue.
Miss, I'm not even about that. Whoa! Did she just domain expansion? Miss, I'm not about that. Like, I only have but a dual blade. Nigga, this is Sukuna's domain expansion. What the fuck? Yo! This is tough as hell. That is the best animation I think I've seen in this game. What the hell was that? She just dome, and my headphones is about. So we just gotta ride and show. We
furthest from eternity. Exceptional.
We can talk, Miss. Oh my gosh, she's doing damage actually, Miss. We can talk it out, right, Miss? You don't want to talk, Miss? You know I got a bunch. I got more 5 stars than you, Miss. And you by yourself. I got 4 people. It's a 1v. Hey. All right, Shogun. If you really want to do this, you know I can't stop you. Pull up. Then you think I'm scared? I was joking. Whoa! She just killed Mavuika. Miss. Oh my god, I'm not doing no damage. All right, I gotta lock in actually. She might be a little tougher than I imagine. Why is my E not working? What the fuck? The Vision Hunt decree is enforced except for the traveler characters can't. Yeah! No way! She took away my shit! Yo, she might actually be a little hard. Okay, I have to heal. I don't have good heals. Yo, she is actually cooking my shit right now. What am I supposed to do? I don't have the damage for this. Oh my god, wait! She's cooking my shit right now. Shogun, please. Oh yeah, I need to look. I need raw damage for this fight, bruh. Yo, she's cooking my shit right now. Are you kidding me? This is not fair. The moment judgment arrives, punishment. Okay, I need to get to an expendable character. Did I die? Oh my gosh, she beat the shit out of me. I thought I was the main character. If she just flexed and beat my ass up, I stood no chance. I don't have a vision, so she can't do nothing to me anyway. Oh, she about to kill me? Ma'am. Somebody help me! Fox Lady, please! Toma. Yeah. We on this bitch. We out. Oh my, wait, Toma, I didn't tell you to be all suit. Oh, okay, we made it. Okay, we out. Yeah, right, and you were.
Shogun, who was that?
Yo.
Next time, I will strike twice.
What the fuck? She's that powerful? I'm over here talking smack and she beat me. She beat me. I stood no chance. But she cheated. Not really though. That was her powers.
Why have we stopped here?
Yo. I've never been so embarrassed in my life. She actually put a stop to my trash talk. Like, I stood zero. I only got her to halfway. And she probably let me do that. She could have just activated that skill off rip. Wow.
In case you've forgotten, the Komore tea house is the safest place for me to hide in this area.
Toma, we gotta go on a training arc, cause that was unacceptable.
The only thing is, I probably won't be able to leave again for some time. I'll have to leave the next steps to you.
Toma, actually, my business is no longer required here. I can't, I literally am not up to par.
Go to Tatarasuna and find the resistance.
Yo.
The Shogun's army is almost certainly about to issue a warrant for our arrest. There are very few parties that will be willing to shelter us, but the resistance is an exception.
Hyman's pretty sure Ayaka mentioned them before. Oh yeah, Sangonomiya's group, the ones who came together to fight the Vision Hunt Decree.
Bruh.
That's right. The resistance was founded by Sangonomiya Kokumi, the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. Currently, it's her subordinate, Goro, who leads them in their war against the Shogun's army. However, the Yashiro Commission is not on especially close terms with the resistance, so your dealings with us would normally be frowned upon. But you're different, so that shouldn't work against you. As far as I can see, the resistance shouldn't have any reason to turn you away. The only issue is that we can't be sure of the resistance force's current location.
Yo, why are we just talking like I didn't get my ass beat? I'm literally the main character. She put me in a domain expansion and packed me up immediately. Are we just not gonna talk about how strong the Shogun is? I thought I've never fought an Archon. I've only fought a Harbinger. I got cooked. Venti could cook me. Wow, I just got humbled. That was the biggest humble of my Genshin history. And just everybody's ignoring it.
You'll likely pass through territory occupied by the Shogun's army at some point.
Bro.
So be sure to stay on your guard at all times.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Me too. Well, I should probably head inside the tea house now. I'll see you.
Bro, Toma. I'm not trying to hear none of this. Yo, why didn't y'all tell me the Shogun was that tall? Golly. I stood. Why are there two? You know what? See, this game is weird. I gotta listen. Y'all, I stood absolute no chance. I gotta go on a training arc. I need stronger characters immediately. Wow. Well, we're gonna wrap it up there. I'm upset. I was talking all that hot stuff and just she shut it all down. And my headphones about to die anyway. So that was a dope episode. A lot of character development with the characters in the series. Had a lot of lore about Ayane or not Ayane, Ayaka. She definitely has opened herself up a lot more in conversations. Bro, we met my mind is on we met the Shogun for the first time and she absolutely packed me up. That was literally, we had no hope of winning that fight. So we need to get stronger. Training arc has now commenced. If you guys enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, comment down below. From now on, the videos are gonna be long as hell. So I would appreciate a like, comment if you enjoyed the video or, yeah, I got beat. I got cooked. I got absolutely smashed, squandered.
That was fun.
Sat upon. All right, listen. Wow. Also, it's been a minute since I got into like the books. It's because I can't find the books in order. But I want to learn more about the lore in Inazuma, definitely while I'm here, especially because these videos are going to be a lot longer, so we'll have time to fit those in. So if there's anything I'm missing, in terms of lore, then let me know. Yeah. We were ending the video off on an L, but it is what it is. It's your boy Wisdom Gaming. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Later.
I remember talking about love with a girl. Now I head up on the other side of the world. Never thought that you could grow apart this hard. Swear, mommy, you're my first love in my heart. Now I'm feeling more distant than ever. All we talk about is small shit like the weather, and I'm never feeling change. I'm frozen in the era why you hurt me so hard. This pain could never